Look, in my line, I get ready. Feeling too trippy, get it cracking like a levy. I'ma show 'em all how to party if they let me. Keep the countdown and release the confetti. The party don't start till I get there. I said it's all in the rest and it ain't fair. I've been waiting on this moment my whole life. Yeah, give me my crown if it's just right. You make it look good. Watch yourself, huh? Yeah, you make it look good. Don't let it watch yourself, huh? Cause you make it look good. Watch this. Pull up with the top down. Ain't anything. I'm way too hot now. I radiate. Don't need a rear view. They behind me. Cause my future's so bright in my blind. Hold up. Why I gotta shine so bright? Don't need a reason. Escort in my head is out. They wish you sleep. It can't be nobody else. I'ma be myself. So they gon' have to watch me treat myself. You make it look good. Watch yourself, huh? Yeah, you make it look good. Don't let it watch yourself, huh? Cause you make it look good. You make it look good. Watch yourself, huh? Yeah, you make it look good. Don't let it watch yourself, huh? Cause you make it look good. Watch yourself, huh? You make it look good. You make it look good. Watch yourself, huh? Yeah, you make it look good. Don't let it watch yourself, huh? Cause you make it look good. Watch this.
Watch this, y'all. It is Monday, and you know I'll do it on Monday. This is the Native Tribe Show. I'm your host. They call me Native. How's everybody doing today? In case you're wondering, I'm tired. Okay, I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. You know why I'm tired? I'm tired because I got up this morning. Damn it, and went down to Fulton County. All right. Now, in case you're wondering, how did I get into this? All right. I have a friend. Her name is V. Lenore. Maybe you all have heard of her, right? Now, just the other day, I was minding my native tribe business. Okay. I'm just minding my own business. I check in on my friend V. Lenore's live, right? She was live doing her thing as she always does, right? And all of a sudden, I hear my name. Native, 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 we need for you to go down to the cart, Native. Uh-huh. So, you know, me being who I am, right? I said, okay, all right, my friend V. Lenore wants me to go down to the court and peek in on Ernesto Williams. You know, they say he nasty, who is they a grand jury. So I get my ass up, you know, for the people, right? For the people. And I go my ass down to Fulton County, right? Okay, down to the courthouse. Now, I'm not familiar with these court proceedings and court places and shit because, see, like Shirley Strawberry, I don't do jail. See, so I don't know about all this shit, and I'm not as familiar as Sylvia, who does do jail. Okay, she does jail a lot. Okay, so so I go down there, and me and Black but not bitter, who also don't do jail. Okay, we down there looking for shit. We getting lost. We getting turned around, and finally we find the courthouse. We find the courtroom, right? And we go in there, and they yell at us about the phones. They actually didn't yell. They were actually very nice about it, but they told us to put our phones away, and we sitting there, and they start, and here comes the judge. Here comes the judge. And you know what happened, y'all? The judge is reading off everybody's name except for fucking Ernesto Williams. Okay? Except for fucking Ernesto Williams. You know what the judge said? Huh? You know what the judge said? Ms. Mad About Music. Baba Lady, do you know what the judge said? The judge said, everybody gonna be here today except for uh Attorney Hoover. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. This some of my bitch right here on your screen. Okay. This some of my bitch on your screen right here, y'all, was not there. Okay. Because this some of my bitch got other shit to do. That's what he said. That's what he said. He said that the tight suit wearing nigga on your screen right now. You see where he's at? He's in court in this picture. You know where he wasn't today? In court. This son of a bitch was gone. All right. So he couldn't find a suit to fit GC. You right. You right. This old wrinkled arm, husky gentleman on your screen was not able to attend today. Okay. All right. Him. Him. Uh-huh. Yeah. Discount Suge Knight. Yeah, him. Him, the one on your screen. Nesto's Turney. This Nesto's Turney. Couldn't be there today. Had other shit to do. Okay. Now I don't know when this picture was taken of Mr. Hoover, but I do know that whenever it was taken, irons had been invented. And I don't know who the hell wrinkled the arms of this suit the way that they did, but they did it, damn it. And he wore it anyway. This nigga needs a stylist. He just does. He needs a stylist, y'all. Any stylists out there want to come to Atlanta and help Shawn Hoover, please do. Because he's taking pictures like this, okay? Anyway, so that's how my day started, y'all. But here's the thing. I did get a chance to meet Pam, the law intellect, okay? Had a chance to meet her. She was there. She was also very disgusted that we didn't have anything to do. Wisdom's daughter was there, okay? I was there with Black but not Black but not bitter, right? Stacy, that first twin, was there. Okay. So some of your YouTube favorites were in the courtroom. Okay. So we all had a chance to meet and greet. Okay. That was the good part. Okay. That was the good part. All right. So it wasn't all bad. All right. It wasn't all bad. But I will tell you this. I will tell you this. I would have much rather had been in my bed. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Bevy C, I will cut him a break when I ain't got to get my ass up and go downtown, Bevy C. You're missing my point right now, okay? It ain't about him. It's about me, okay? Me, okay? um, God. I couldn't. We all looked at each other, y'all. We all looked at each other when they said that Attorney Hoover was litigating some other shit. We all looked at each other like, "Ain't this a bitch?" I mean, like everybody was just disgusted. But it's all good. It's all good. We did get a chance to come through. And we did we did get a chance to commune a little bit. Okay, I'm tired. Okay, just so you know, I am tired. Okay, GC, it is all about me, damn it. It is all about me, damn it. It is. Okay. Anyway, so y'all, welcome to the Native Tribe Show. I just had to get that little rant out. Okay. um the next time that I tune into the V Lenore show, okay, I will make sure that I do not pay attention to any time that my name is called. Okay. Native, we need you to go to the court, Native. Uh-huh. That's my friend. That's my friend. And I ain't mad at her. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at her, even though like when I tried to tell her that we weren't um that we weren't doing anything, guess where my friend was? My friend was asleep. Okay. My friend was asleep. She was asleep. You know what I could have been? Sleep. Y'all, but this tight suit wearing some of my bitch was not there today. So we don't have any new Nesto news. Let me see when they said that this next court date is. They said it was August something. Hold on. They told me earlier what it was. It looks like it's going to be August the 4th. Okay. So we'll try again August the 4th. I will make sure that I am rested up. Okay. Um Nola Brown, I think I am. Okay. I think I am. Okay. So yeah, so we gonna do it again August 4th, okay? All right. But yeah, today was just today just was what it was. So anyway, welcome everybody to the Native Tribe Show. Like I said before, they call me Native, and this heifer wasn't there either, just so y'all know. Okay. In case you all were wondering if there was an RV sighting, okay, this heifer was not there either. All right. So I don't know if she got some inside information and maybe Nesto called her and told her not to show up. Maybe, I don't know. But we looked, we did an active search. Black but not bitter. Did we not do an active search on the RV camper slash trailer so that we could see if this heifer was there? And this heifer was not there. Okay. But we looked now. We did. Okay. We looked for her, but she wasn't there. So I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't know, y'all. Maybe she got some inside information. Maybe she was asleep. I don't know. Maybe she was hanging out in the back of Walmart. I don't know. But this heifer wasn't there. Okay. No sighting, BN. None. We ain't see it. Nope. Not at all. We made sure we looked too. We looked. Okay. You can ask Wisdom's daughter. Wisdom's daughter looked. Black but not bitter looked. We all looked. Okay. We did. And guess what? We ain't see it. So then I said, look, everybody, if we don't see it, y'all just keep your nose open because we might smell it. We ain't smell it either. Okay. So so she wasn't there. All right. And and of course, um, and of course, Ernesto Williams wasn't there either. Okay. So that didn't happen. All right. Anyway, so let's get on with the rest of the show that I cannot do without you all. Okay. I can't do it without you. I just can't. All right. And thank y'all for being here. Let's see who's here with us this evening. I got Legacy Moon, True Crime and Mysteries in the house. Hello, Legacy Moon. She says, hey, Native and Tribe. Hello, Legacy Moon. How are you? Us, as in we seniors need love too, is in the building. Says, good evening, Native and Tribe fam. My hero and also my road dog, okay? Officially, my road dog, Black but not bitter, is in the house with Flames in the chat. Also a part of that Native Tribe Urban Media Mod Squad. Thank you, ladies, for everything that you do behind the scenes. GC is in the building, says, hi, Native Tribe, Sexy Smoky, and Lying Lamb Chop Eating Lamont. Lamb is too, lamb doesn't have enough fat on it, so Lamont wouldn't eat that. But I get what you're saying, GC. The traveling shipmobile, toilet busting Dre, damn Dion, and head ploding Nesto. Thank you so much for being here, GC. Nia K in the building says, hey, Native and Tribe, not Sean in order. Yeah, Sean in order. Tight suit edition. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. You seen it, Nia K. The suit don't fit quite right. Okay. All right. But thank you for being here, Nia K. Mai Tai is in the building. Hello, Mai Tai. Andrea is here, says hello, Native and Tribe. I'm ready for it. Glad that you are. Sonia's Boots is in the building, says, hey, Native and Tribe. Thanks for showing up for us today. Hey, V. Indeed, Sonia's Boots. I showed up. All right. I was ready to show out. but none of that happened. So we'll try it again in August. We will. We absolutely will. D Dub is in the building. Says good evening, Native Tribe and Smokey. Hello, D Dub. How are you? Miss HLS is in the building. Says hey, Native in chat. Hello, Miss HLS. Thank you so much for joining on this Monday evening. Sagittarius Vibes in the building. Says hey, Native and Tribe. Hello, hello, hello. Ms. Lorraine has joined us this evening. Hello, Ms. Lorraine. How are you? Beauty is her name is in the building. Says good evening, Native and Tribe. Hello, Beauty is her name. How are you? Ms. Nisi is here. Says good evening, Native Tribe, and the best chats and mod on YouTube. I'm ready for this one. Me too, because we got a call. Shirley's divorce finally says, hey, chat, I'm ready. Hello, Shirley's divorce finally. How are you? OG Lot Lizard in the building says, hey, Native Tribe and mods. Cobb County be lying. They do. They do. Somebody lied. Somebody lied. Damn it. Somebody lied. But we're gonna do it again. The nigga gotta go to trial at some point, right? We gotta get there. All right. So, they can keep delaying all they want to, but we gonna get there. We are. My Retta's in the building says, my brother, Native and family. Hello, my Retta. How are you? Linda in the building says, good evening, Native Tribe Urban Media. Well, good evening to you, Linda. Delicate Dale. Delicate Dale, how was your birthday? Did you get everything you wanted, Delicate Dale? Huh? Did you have a good birthday, Delicate Dale? I know you had a birthday a few days ago, and we helped you celebrate a little bit, but I just want to know how everything turned out, Delicate Dale. But Delicate Dale is in the building, and she says, hey, y'all, hello, hello, hello. Bullet Holes in the house says, good evening, Native and Tribe. Hello, Bullet Holes. How are you? Aunt Natty in the building says, good evening, Native and Tribe. How are you doing, Aunt Natty? Thank you for being here. Tanya B says, good evening, Native mods and my people in the chat. Indeed, Tanya B. Happy Monday evening to you. Bible Lady in the house says, I've been waiting on this all day like a kid waiting on Santa on Christmas Eve. Uh-huh. That's what we was doing outside the court at 9 o'clock in the morning. We sure were. We sure were. Okay? All right? But, it was like Christmas Eve with an absentee daddy. Okay, we ain't get shit. We ain't get shit. Not a damn thing. But thank you for being here, Baba Lady. I do appreciate that. Ella B is in the house. Says, hey, y'all, Native, your voice is like fresh cornbread with honey. Hold on. Ella B, why you do this to me every single time? I'm always okay. Hold on. Okay. Let me try this again. Okay. Ella B is in the house. Says, hey, y'all, Native, your voice is like fresh cornbread with honey butter. So warm and smooth. Thank you, Ella B, again for your kind words. You are so dang nice to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Listen to me. 301 is in the house. Says, hello, hello, hello. You Sound Clown is in the building. Says, Tribe, Native, and Smokey. Hello, hello, hello. No one you know says, hey, Native and Tribe. Hello, hello, hello. We got a member milestone, y'all. It is You Sound Clown celebrating 5 months of membership. Says, let the fun begin. You Sound Clown, you've been with me for 5 months indeed. Let's give them this member milestone, y'all. It's Monday. Let's dance. Y'all, I love the member milestones. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for 5 freaking months. That means a lot to me. G Creates is also in the building with flames in the chat. Hello, G Creates. Jane is here. Says hello all. Hello, hello, hello. Diva Ray in the building with flames in the chat. Sherry with the Y is in the house with flames in the chat. Michi3 is here and says, hey, Tribe. Hello, hello, hello. Liz MC says, woohoo, and hi, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Summer's Child is in the building. Got flames in the chat and wants to say hello, hello, hello. Tanya be here, indeed be here. Ms. Mad About Music is in the house. Hello, hello, hello. Southside Chi-Town in the building says, hey, Native, been working hard for the tribe. Indeed, I have. I love what I do and I love who I do it for. All right. B. Ann in the building says, good evening, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Tell me that part. In the house said, it's Monday. Indeed. Tell me that part. It is. My ties in the building says, hi, Native and Tribe. Hello, hello, hello. Miss Kim says, hey, Native Bonds and Tribe. Hope your Monday didn't Monday too much. It kind of did, Miss Kim. It kind of did. It did just a little bit. Just a little bit. Justin's mom is in the house. Hello, Justin's mom. How are you? Bevy C says, hey, Native, that first picture looked like you were looking right at me. Had to adjust my time. Okay, Bevy C. Okay, Bevy C. Okay, are you okay now? Is everything okay now, Bevy C? Okay, I'm glad that you were able to adjust. But are you okay right now? Okay. Blink twice if you need help, Bevy C. Okay. All right. You good? You good? Okay. All right. We're going to move on. Rossi in the building with Flames in the chat says, hey, Native and Tribe. Hello, Rossi. How are you? I got Tanya B in the building. Hello, Tanya B. How are you? Glad that you could be here. Pen Pal 50 is in the building. Jackie is here, says, hey, hey, hey. Nola Brown in the building says, hello, Native and Tribe. Hello, hello, hello. I got Say J in the house. Hello, Say J. How are you? Ms. Lorraine, I think I spoke to you, Ms. Lorraine. I'm pretty sure I did. Tracy's in the house. Says hello, Native and Tribe. And Smokey Chica is in the building and says hello, hello, hello. We got Beauty is her name is here. Chica says, hey, Smokey's daddy. Sound checking that in the house says hello, Native and Tribe. Hello, hello, hello. Jay Blake in the building. GC is in the building. I got Music in My Heart is here. Says, hey, Native and Tribe. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? I'll do it on Monday is here because hell, we're doing it on Monday. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's all it is. We did it on Monday. Rossi is in the building. Hello, hello, hello. Jane is here. Hello, Jane. How are you? Blue Bear in the building. Hello, Blue Bear. How are you? Glad that you could be here. AK's AK's a what sign is that? AK? Is that Virgo? I don't know signs, AK, so forgive me. Says good evening, Native and Tribe. Thanks for your effort today, even though nothing happened. I mean, yeah, nothing happened. We did good. It was good. It's always, let me tell y'all something. It's always good to see people put faces to screen names and all that good stuff like that. So something did happen, like I said, got a chance to actually meet the law intellect, the one and only Pam Esquire. Okay, so that happened. So I was glad about that. And look, hanging out with Black but Not Bitter is always fun. So so stuff happened. Stuff did happen. So it was cool. Miss Kim says, I was hoping you changed your mind about going to court today. It was a total bust. It was. It was, Miss Kim. But no, I got my ass up. I got my ass up. Vila North said, get your ass up and go down to the courthouse. That's what she said. Get your ass up, natives, and go down to the court. That's what Bill Lenore said. And that's how she said it. Okay. All right. Aquarius Bay is in the building. Hello, Aquarius Bay. How are you? Casino Lady is also here. Hello, Casino Lady. How are you? Facts to Feathers. The driveway surfer is in the building. Hello, hello, hello. OG Lot Lizard is here. Hello, OG Lot Lizard. How are you? Natasha Butler is in the house. Hello, Natasha Butler. How are you on this evening? Anissa Ali is here. Says, good evening, everyone. Hello, Anissa Ali. How are you? Jane says, we appreciate you, man. It's all good, Jane. It's all good. It was a 20-minute train ride, and I was in the car for about 20 minutes, so 40 minutes, so a little bit over an hour, back and forth, just being there. But you know what, Jane, it was an experience. Okay, it was an experience, I will say that. All right. Let's see. Bible Lady says, I wish I could have seen you and Black but Not Better wandering downtown. We actually didn't wander too much. We just got off the train and needed a little bit of direction to get from the 5 Point station to the courthouse. So that was a little bit of a like, just which direction do we go? So we didn't wander too much. We wandered around the damn courthouse though. That's where we wandered. We wandered around the courthouse. Yeah. Um, let's see. Bridget Girl says, "Happy Monday, Native. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you too, Bridget Girl. I thank you so much for always being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you." Let's see. Say J says, "Here come the judge, here come the judge, here come the judge, here come the judge." Yeah, the judge came, but what the fuck was Shawn Hoover? Huh? Huh? The judge showed up. Yeah, he was there. But where was this nigga? Huh? Huh, Say J? With them wrinkled ass arms. I don't understand how the arms got wrinkled. I don't get that, but whatever. Where was this nigga at? The judge was there. But that nigga wasn't there. Okay. So we had to do other shit. Anyway, but yeah, CJ, the judge did show up. Sure did. Sure did. Justin's mom said, "Big back hoove." That's right, big back hoove. Uh-huh. Bevy C says, "Native, native, native. From now on, you must stand your ground. I don't care who asks you." Well, look, Bevy C, you know what? You're right. You're right. I will stand my ground. But my friend wanted me to go. All right. My friend wanted me to go, got up and went, you know. I tell you. But I'm okay, Bevy C. Thank you for having my back. I appreciate your words of encouragement and your advisement. Okay, I do appreciate it. Nubian Queen in the building says, "Hello, Native Tribe and chat. Hello, Nubian Queen. How are you?" Let me see who else is here. V the One has here, says, "Get comfortable in your bunk, Nestos." V the One, if I was Nesto, I'd be pissed. Oh my God. Do y'all know that this man can't go to trial until all of this gets sorted out? I'd be pissed. Because look, I'm betting that if he had Hannah, if Hannah was there, this shit would have went on. Because Hannah ain't doing shit. Hannah ain't doing shit. Hannah is probably at the varsity right now eating on a hot dog, for real. Hannah ain't doing nothing. Hannah ain't busy. She ain't. Legacy Moon True Common Mystery says the judge said Lil Suit won't be here. He got shit to do, basically. Basically. Sleepy Libra's in the house, says, "Hey, everybody. Hello, hello, hello." AK says, "I wonder if Nesto knew he wouldn't be seen because who doesn't give him updates." I don't know. I don't know. All I know is the zesty little dude wasn't there, so I don't know. I don't know who knew what. I don't know. All I know is we was all blindsided. Pink Pearl says, "Hey, Native and Tribe. Hello, Pink Pearls. How are you?" Say Jay said, "Could Shawn Hoover be on a world tour with Ponytail?" Nope. How they gonna get around? Shawn Hoover cannot fit in a suit. You think he can fit in that little bitty ass RV? Fuck no. Hell no. They can't do no world tour. Shit, they could barely do a tour around downtown with that shit. Hell no, CJ. He was doing other lawyer shit, according to the judge, I guess. "I'm not a killer, but don't push me," says he looks like he's missing a few chromosomes. Sorry, y'all. Hey, I'm not a killer, but don't push me. If that's your observation, that is your observation. Okay. I'll do it on Monday. Says, "I heard you met up with some great people today. That's positive." Absolutely. I'll do it on Monday. Don't get me wrong. It was good seeing folks. Like I said, I love, 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 love meeting y'all in person. So it's always good. Always good. So yeah, yeah, yeah. No, that was definitely the upside. It was. Meet You Three said he knew you were coming, Native. Oh, he probably did. Because he watches all of us on YouTube. Shawn Hoover ain't got shit to do but buy tight suits and listen to YouTube. That's all he do. So shout out to Suge Knight Jr. Okay. Jay Vickers says Nesto was a placeholder on Hoover's schedule today. Obviously. Obviously. Okay. Let me see. OG Lot Lizard says, "I need to see Shawn and Lamont fight over a pork chop. I need some action." Well, I tell you what, you don't want to see Shawn Hoover get angry. All right. You don't want to see Shawn Hoover get angry because if Shawn Hoover get angry, that nigga gonna bust out this suit. He ain't gonna be. You ain't gonna like him when he angry. OG Lot Lizard, okay? Because them sleeves is about had it on that suit. Them sleeves have had it. Okay. Let me see. Summer's Child said, "Just wasting everybody's time." Yeah. So it was seen. Okay. All right. Michi 3 said them pants wrinkled too. Oh my God. Yeah, today has been a day, y'all. Today has been a freaking day. Is everybody here and accounted for? One Pepsi's in the building. Says, hello, Native and Tribe. I heard you did the warm up live. I did a version of it live. A very I did a very short version of it. Okay. Today. So a little bit one Pepsi, a little bit. Okay. I ain't know what else to do. I ain't know what else to do. Okay. I started talking like Nesto. Me. I started talking like Nesto outside the courthouse. Tell me that part. Tell me that part. I don't know them folks. Jay Blake said we need the warm up. The warm up you did. Yeah, no, it was very abbreviated. It was very short. Very short. Me. They ain't got nothing to do with me. Them folk. I don't know them folk. Who them folk? I don't know them folk. Yeah. Very short. Very short. Ms. HLS said poor native had to wake up before noon. Look, I was up at 6 in the morning, Ms. HLS. Don't even go there with me, Ms. HLS, okay? I was up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Where was you at 6 o'clock in the morning, Ms. HLS? Huh? Because I was up trying to drink protein shakes and shit. Okay? That's where I was. Damn it. I ain't Sonya. I don't stay sleep till 2 in the afternoon. But 6 in the morning was a stretch, y'all. It was a stretch. Tracy says, thanks for going to court. No problem, Tracy. We gonna do it again. We gonna do it again. Black but not bitter says, Native Tribe Urban Media, the nap I took once I got home. Look, the nap I took, Black. Once I got home and I ate something, oh man, I was out like a light. Nikki G says, we appreciate you, Native. I appreciate you, Nikki G. Thank you so much for being here. I really do. Muffin218 says, hello, Tribe. Hello, Muffin218. CC in the building. Hello, CC. How are you? Nola Brown says, Nesto is nobody's priority. Indeed, I don't see where he would be. Okay. I don't see where he would be. Oh my goodness. Nola Brown says, Native, are you going back to the next court date? I am. I absolutely am. Uh-huh. Yep. Now I got to make up for the day. I surely am going back down there. They ain't gonna run me away. Okay. They are not gonna run me away. And I'm gonna be sitting right where we were, which is behind the defense's table. Okay, we're gonna sit right there because I want to see if they have managed to do anything with that Negro's cuckaburls. Because look, he got cuckaburls on top of cuckaburls, and I don't appreciate that shit. So we're gonna sit right there. And yes, August the 4th, Native Tribe, Urban Media will be back at Fulton County. Okay, that's gonna happen. That is going to happen. Chandra, the fly to fit chick, says, hey, Native and Tribe, I'm late and on time. Right, exactly. On time and late at the same time. Good. Yeah, Black but I better say we looked and we smelled and could not find her shit mobile. We couldn't. We looked, y'all. We did. We was like, I don't know. Wisdom's daughter looked. I looked. Black but not bitter. Stacy, that first twin. Everybody. We were all looking. Okay. Pam said she ain't had time for that shit. Okay. Pam was out, but we was all. The rest of us, we were all looking. We couldn't find. Pam said, I ain't got better shit to do than that. Okay. So, but no, we did. We actively looked for that shit, and we sniffed around, could not find it. She was not there. You Sound Clown, thank you so much for the super chat. Says thank you for taking one for the team. You Sound Clown, it is all good, despite how I might make it sound. It is it is all good. My 4T says he won't be there August 4th. That's a national holiday. What? My 4T's, your birthday is on August 4th. Okay, we're gonna have to celebrate you. We're gonna have to celebrate you on that one. TD Will says, hey, Native and Tribe. Hello. Rebecca says, get some new content besides Miss Sylvia and Nesto. Y'all ain't tired. Rebecca, you ain't tired of getting dragged when you go into people's chats to say shit like this? Like, Rebecca, what make you think that leaving this comment is going to affect the Native Tribe Urban Media Show, the V. Lenore Show, the Wisdom's Daughter Show, the Legacy Moon Show? Why you think that you make this big of a difference, Rebecca? Huh? Is it because your name is Rebecca? And you gonna call for the manager? Is that what it is, Rebecca? You gonna call my manager, Rebecca? What you gonna do if I don't get new content, Rebecca? Huh? Are you not tired of being dragged around the internet? Because I know you get dragged in every chat that you go in, Rebecca. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You showed up to the Native Tribe show. You saw the thumbnail, and you brought your ass in here to say that. What you think? I'm gonna shut my show down now? I'm gonna quit. Hey y'all, good night. I'm done because Rebecca don't like the content over at the Native Tribe show. Rebecca, please have several seats and shut the fuck up. Okay? All right, mods. If you see Rebecca having more shit to say, okay, mods, please remove Rebecca because Rebecca ain't shit here. Okay, all right, okay, and we ain't talk about Miss who the why you call her Miss Sylvia? You work for her or something, Rebecca? I'm just curious. I'm just curious. But anyway, if y'all if y'all see this dumbass named Rebecca, please remove her stupid ass from my damn chat. I appreciate it. Thank you, mods. Um, let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Beanne says, I love that many of you got a chance to meet. We did. It was fun. It was fun at the end of the day. All right. I think everybody is here and accounted for. Just Nikki is here. Hello, Just Nikki. How are you? Miss MJ says Nesto was air punching in his cell. We was air punching in the damn court. We in the courtroom. We was punching the air. Okay, we were. Let me see. We Gots is in the building. Kenna 14 is also in the building. Rebecca is still making gestures and shit. Like I said, mods, if y'all see this dumbass, get her out my damn chat. Liz MC is here. This just tells you the work of a public defender is no fun. Would love to know the name of the person who trumped Nasty Nesto. The case better have more back channel and less silly Sonya. Yeah, I mean, Liz MC, who knows? Who the hell knows? Nesto would not seem to be a priority. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. So anyway, Sassy Girl is in the building, says, hey, tribe and family. Hello. Miss Principal says, hello, everyone. Have a good day. Hello, Miss Principal. How are you? Kimmy K is also in the building, says, hey, Native and tribe. Hello. Peppermint Patty is here, says, hello, everyone. Hello, Peppermint Patty. Sassy Jewel in the building, says, hi, Native and tribe. The Real VB, Law and Order, is here. Hello, the Real VB. How are you? Real says, I just made it. Smell smoke, must be fire. Indeed. Peach Fuzz 1204 says, greetings, Native and tribe. I'm driving and listening. Hello. Let me see. I think everybody's here and accounted for. Rebecca says, y'all went to court for nothing. Rebecca, you brought your stupid ass over to this chat for nothing. Okay? And your food looks nasty, Rebecca. It looks unseasoned, just like your fucking name. Okay? Your food looks nasty. I don't know why that's your avatar, Rebecca. It looks unseasoned, just like you. Okay? All right? So you came over here for nothing, Rebecca. What did you get out of this? Huh? Take your stupid ass on. Miss HLS says, did y'all meet the infamous Joey? If Joey was there, I didn't know it. I didn't know it. You know, I mean, I don't know if he was there or not. You know, I don't have a face to put with the name, so I don't know. I have no idea if Joey was even there. Rebecca says, can we see V's arrest body cam instead? Yeah, Rebecca is definitely from the Sylvia tribe. Okay, this is the wrong tribe for you, Rebecca. You are from the Sylvia tribe. You need to take your ass on to your god, lowercase g, Sylvia, since that's who you worship. Go back over there and sit at her altar and pray. Okay, all right. Rebecca should be gone. Okay, Rebecca should be gone by now. Let's see. No, we definitely gonna block Rebecca. Southside shouts out. She is definitely getting blocked. I'm not dealing with that shit tonight. Look, I done been through enough without having to deal with a fucking Rebecca. Okay, all right. I ain't dealing with Becky. I ain't dealing with that shit. Not tonight. Natasha Razor Glam is in the building. Hello. My Tony 72 says, hey y'all, what did I miss? Well, you missed You missed a troll, obviously. And you missed us missing fucking Nesto. Yep, that happened. All right. Sweet Peasy's in the building, says, I bet you and Black Men I Better had a good time talking ish. I love this tribe. Sweet Peasy, thank you for the super chat. And you know we did. Okay. You know we did. Okay. All right. Jane says Hoover doesn't like him. I wouldn't like him either. I imagine this motherfucker is the hardest nigga to ever represent. So I wouldn't like him either. Keisha Love says, hey, hello, Keisha Love. How are you? Siri Colette says, good evening, Native. I was looking forward to this all day. Well, I'm glad, Siri Colette, because we still got a call that we're going to go over. Our friends over at Phone Calls from Prison have dropped us a call. Okay. They have dropped us a call, so we are going to look at that. It is brand new. Okay. It is brand new. Social wife Melissa's in the building, says, so the tight suit attorney didn't show up. Sure the fuck didn't. He sure the fuck did not. Ms. Mad About Music says, we'll see if Zesty LaDue thinks Hoover is a great attorney now. I know, right? This shit is pushed back, y'all. This shit is pushed back. Sagittarius Vibe says he looks like a can of busted biscuits in that suit. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. He surely does. Let me see. I think everybody is here and accounted for. Twin Mom 14 says, well, tight suit Hoover, last client pled life plus 20. Oh, he's doing the Lord's work. He is doing the Lord's work. Mary Willis says, hello, Native and Tribe. I'm so proud of you, a man of your word. Mary Willis, you knew I was going to go down there. You knew I was. I was going to go down there and see what was going on, okay? Ms. MJ said, if those buttons pop, he will take out half the courtroom. Yes, indeed. All right. Let me see. Is everybody accounting for that part? Is here. I think Hoover don't like nasty Nesto. That's why he tried to get off the case. He's got to be a pain in the ass. Think about it. It's not just Nesto. It's Nesto and fucking Sonya. Think about it. Jeez. That has to be a pain in the ass. Okay. Ms. Mad About Music says, who has the group picture? Wisdom's daughter has the group picture. Belzen Gray 0206 says, I hope y'all didn't make no special trips to see this mess. Well, it wasn't necessarily a special trip. We went downtown. It was downtown Atlanta. We just went. It was there. It was open to the public, so we was there. Shirley's divorce finally said, did y'all take a picture? We did. And Wisdom's daughter has said picture. Okay. Let me see. Bevy C says, I'm a little miffed at V. I like my native well rested and worrying to go. Don't be mad at V Lenore. Don't be mad at V Lenore. Okay. I am well rested. I did take a nap, Bevy C. I'm good. I am recovered. Okay. I am recovered. I am fine. Okay. And I forgive my friend. She didn't know. She just wanted Native to be there. So I answer the call. When Villanor says, Native, I answer the call every single time. The Duchess is in the building, says, good evening, y'all. Hello, the Duchess. How are you? Char Willie is also in the building. All right. I don't know where Becky at. Becky need to take her ass home to her 2.5 children and her suburban household that she can't afford because Donald Trump finna take all that shit from her. Okay. All right. A cut above ladies, he said, tell Rebecca to kiss your black ass. Rebecca only does that when her husband isn't at home. Okay. That's when Rebecca kisses black asses because she has a fetish. Okay. That's why she's over here. See what I'm saying? That's why she's over here, because she has a fetish. So, because why else would you be here if you don't like my content? You must like this melanin skin that's on the screen, right? Right? I'm just saying. You know what I mean? You see what I'm saying? That's what that must be. Giggles and Gaggles is in the building. Says, hey, Native and Tribe. Hello. That part says, I love your voice, Native. Thank you so much, that part. I do appreciate that. Diva314 in the building says, hello, Diva314. How are you? Good Judy's in the house, says, hey, y'all, it sucks. Nesto's case still hasn't started yet. It has not. I'm just saying. Alicia says, I don't know a lot of black Rebeccas. That's definitely Sonya. She thinks she's white. I don't know if that's Sonya or not, because I don't know if she got the SIM card for her damn router so that she can get on the internet. You know what I'm saying? She not like us. She not like us. We can just get on the internet, but she not like us. She not like us. So, I don't know if that was her or not. But I do know that she needs to take her ass somewhere on and fuck with somebody that love her. Rebecca, go somewhere where they love you at. This ain't the place. This just ain't the place. It ain't. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. All right. Sonya B says, was that zesty little dude talking shit? I don't know. I don't know. A lady 747 says, thank you for looking out for the tribe today. Of course. Of course. That is what I do. Okay. I do that for you. Okay. No 504 says, happy Monday, Native and Tribers. Hello, hello, hello. Good Judy says, I was actually mad that his trial didn't happen today. I was going to watch some content before I had to go to bed. It was bedtime here, but morning there. Gotcha. Good Judy. Yep. It was it was something. Janetta says throwing up V's arrest does nothing. We don't care about that. We would like Sylvia more if she did not support people who abuse women. That is why he laughed at her arrest. Yes, exactly. Exactly. The two are not the same. Like I said, Sylvia, she not like us. She not like us. Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah. Um, let me see. I think everybody. Oh no, hold on. Make it rain. NYC says no. I'm still waiting on my music. Native. What music do I owe you? Do I owe you member milestone music? Make it rain. Let me know. I got you covered. Jet Black Straight is also in the house. Let me see. Dr. Charles says Hoover probably gave priority to his client that pays and is forthcoming with the truth. He gives 0 F's about Nesto. Probably so. I mean, it's hard to say. It is hard to say. Michi3 says Becca is gone. Thank you, Michi3. I do appreciate that. DMV 703 is in the house. Says, hey, Native and Tribe. Great Monday evening. I heard you did your famous Mr. Warm Up at the courthouse today. Wish I was there. DMV 703. Where y'all hearing this from? Who told y'all that? Who told y'all that? I'm just saying. Talks with TK says, hey, y'all, except Rebecca. Okay. Oh man. Yes, remember milestone. Okay. My bad, make it rain. I'm trying to get through all these comments and everything, but I must have missed it. All right. But make it rain. Remember milestone. Here you go. Yes, indeed. Y'all ready to get into this call? Because this call right here dropped yesterday from our friends over at Phone Calls from Prison. And Nesto and Sonya, they got a thing going on. Okay. This is one of the dumbest love stories ever. All right. It's one of the dumbest love stories ever. Okay. Black but not bitter says native. Hold on. Native Tribe Urban Media. Why did everyone say good luck when she got off the elevator? I don't know. The elevator was weird, right? Like the elevator was like, it looked like it was a bunch of attorneys, and every time somebody got off on a different floor, they would look at the other ones and go, good luck, good luck, good luck. And I'm like, okay. And then the next floor, good luck, good luck, good luck. And then we got to our floor, and me and Black but not bitter were the only ones getting off the elevator. So I just turned to everybody and was like, good luck. I don't know. I don't know. It was weird. Okay. It was weird. So I don't know. West Side Story says, that's my jam. Even though Native didn't say hello, but I still love him though. Don't want to get dragged like Rebecca. West Side Story. I thought I said hello to you. If I did not, I apologize. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. Karen S says, "Hey, Native mods and tribe. Hello, Karen S. How are you? Let me see. Did I get everybody? Black, I see you, Black. I see you. Okay. I don't want y'all to be mad at me. But baptize that ass is here. All right. I think I got everybody. I think I did. All right. My tie said good luck in court. Yeah, it was just the way they were doing it though, my tie. I can't describe the way like me and Black but not better were like, okay. They were like, yeah, so good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck. Okay, all right. I mean, yeah, I mean, but a lady 747, it was really creepy. You know what I'm saying? Like it was creepy. It was really creepy. Kim F says Native didn't say hey to me either. Hello, Kim F. My bad. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. Allegedly in Harmon. If I didn't get to you, I'm sorry. Hello, allegedly in Harmon. Little lady D, I'm sorry. If I didn't get to you, I'm here. I see you. Okay. All right. I got a lot going on in my head, y'all. I got like 2 hours worth of sleep. Okay. Giggles and Gaggy says you have a great voice, Native. Thank you so much. I do appreciate the compliment. I really, really do. Okay. And thank you for being here. Ms. Ree says you getting too big to say hi now, Native. Just kidding. No, Ms. Ree. Of course not. Hello, Ms. Ree. Who else I ain't spoke to? Okay. Chick-fil-A gal say you still haven't spoke to me. Hello, Chick-fil-A gal. Who else? Okay. Legacy Moon. Yes, I did. I said you was the first one, Legacy Moon. I said, hey, Legacy Moon, True Crime and Mysteries. Of course I'm gonna speak to Legacy Moon. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. CJ said maybe it's like how in theater they say break a leg. It's a way of extending positive vibes. Yeah, CJ, probably so. But it was just kind of, it's just kind of weird. Okay. All right. Ms. Mad About Music said Native Wisdom's daughter, Black but not bitter, Stacy. Ms. MJ gave us the tea earlier. Okay, so while they was giving you the tea, I was knocked out, apparently. Apparently. Sunflower Babe TT is in the house. Says, hey, everyone. Good night, Native. Hello, Sunflower Babe TT. How are you? Lady 747 said, now you sound like you got an attitude. I don't. I just want to make sure. Come on, Chick-fil-A girl said I'm not speaking, man. Come on, y'all. Come on. My bad. My bad. Okay. All right. My bad. Don Amici the RN says, go back to my comment. Okay, Don Amici the RN. Let me see. What comment did you? Okay, here we go. Donna Michi the RN says, hi, thanks for going. If no one told you, check out UD talking about you. Hilarious. Okay. Wisdom's daughter. Okay. I will have to go back and see what Wisdom's daughter said about me. Okay. I will go back and I will look at that. I had no idea. But thank you, Donna Michi the RN. I appreciate the comment. Aunt Natty says, I didn't hear you speak to me. Aunt Natty, I could have swore I did, but if I did not, hello, Aunt Natty. How are you? All right. Bible Lady says, can I ask the tribe to lift me up in prayer? My neighbor just dropped off a piece of Biscoff birthday cake. My workout just went to hell. Bible Lady, I'm sorry that happened, I guess. I don't know. But you will recover. Trust me, Bible Lady. I believe in you and your damn workouts. I believe you will be okay. All right. You will get back on it, and that cake will be burnt off in the next, I don't know, 12 hours. Okay. I ain't worried about you. I ain't worried about you at all. Ms. Riri, 60 and Fabulous, says, you didn't say hi to me. Well, hello, Ms. Riri. How are you? Okay. How are you? My Reddit says Legacy. Now you no Native spoke to you this morning. Stop playing. Man, Karen has said, dang, not cornflakes without the milk. Mm-hmm. Oh, wait. Unfiltered Doll was talking about me. Oh, Unfiltered Doll. Why was Unfiltered Doll talking about me? What'd I do? I gotta go back and see that. What did Unfiltered Doll say? I didn't was Unfiltered Doll wasn't here. Was Unfiltered Doll here? I don't know. Y'all tell me what the hell Unfiltered Doll just said, because I had no idea, no clue, no freaking clue. Anyway, all right. So we do have a call. Okay, we do have a call that we are going to go over. Anybody that does not enjoy this content, feel free to leave. Shit. That should be well established. Okay, do not come over here fucking with me today. All right, don't do it. It's not a good idea. I ain't in the mood. Okay, like what did old girl say in meeting in the ladies' room? Don't slap me because I'm not in the mood. Okay, that's what I would say to anybody that want to come over here with their little fucked up opinions about what we do, all right, and how we do it, okay? All right. So mods, yes, be on alert because apparently, they like to come out in multiples. They like roaches. When you see one, you're gonna see another one. Okay. So y'all just look out for you, boy. Okay. Because don't slap me because I'm not in the mood. Okay. That's what we doing today. All right. Anyway, so yes, we do have a call that we are going to get to. Bible lady says Unfiltered Doll was being lighthearted and funny. It was all love. Yeah, I mean, I would think so. Me and Unfiltered Doll have zero problems, so I imagine that it was. So I will go over there and I will check out what I will go over there and check out what Unfiltered Doll said because those are still my people. All right, those are still my people. None but love. All right, that's right, Pen Pal 50. Don't slap me because I'm not in the mood. That is what I will say to anybody that want to come over here with that Rebecca vibe. Okay, okay, all right, okay. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, let's get into this call, y'all. Sonia and Nesto. All right. Just so I can give you all a visual, because over here at the Native Tribe Urban Media Show, I like to make sure that you all have a visual as well as the audio, right? As well as the audio. All right. Let me just give you the visual, okay? Now, here's who wasn't there. All right. I looked around. I didn't see Dre. Okay. That's first. Okay. I did not see Dre. All right. I was listening for Dre. Hey, Nesto, what they call you? What they call you, Nesto? I ain't hear none of that. Okay, so here's who wasn't there. All right. Dre wasn't there. Okay. Um, Nesto wasn't there. Okay. Nesto wasn't there. We ain't see no fucking Nesto. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Wrong picture. Wrong picture, y'all. Nesto wasn't there. Okay. All right. We look for, of course, Suge Knight Jr. All right. Suge Knight Jr. wasn't there because apparently he needed to press out the fucking arms on his suit. He wasn't there. All right. And then, of course, Liz Stank, right? Liz Stank, the RV queen. Uh-huh. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? Isn't she special? Ain't she lovely, y'all? Don't she look like a ray of fucking sunshine? Doesn't she look positive? Doesn't she look like an exotic black woman should look? Huh? But she wasn't there either. Okay? She wasn't there either. I'm just giving y'all the rundown of who wasn't there. Okay? Nope, she wasn't there. She wasn't. She wasn't there. She was probably somewhere looking like this. All right, wherever the fuck she was somewhere looking like this. Okay, out here looking like a monkey. Okay, that's probably where she was. But again, I just wanted to give you a rundown of who all the fuck wasn't there. Okay, okay, all right, that's who wasn't there. Anyway, there was no Dion, but we thought we saw Dion, but we don't know. We determined that the person that we thought was Dion wasn't Dion. Okay, not Dion. No, it wasn't him. Okay, but I thought Dion was there, right? So but it ended up not being him. You see what I'm saying? Y'all see what I'm saying? I thought that it was, but it wasn't. Okay, because see, I was looking for this. This is who I was looking for. I was like, where the fuck is Dion? And this is who I was looking for. Okay. All right. This is who I was looking for. Okay. But I ain't see him. Y'all see what I'm saying? Yeah. Do y'all see what I'm saying? Cause that's who I was looking for. Cause that Dion right there. That is an artist depiction of Dion. Okay. Yeah. This is Dion when the damn tires go out. Okay. This is what he looked like. Man, daddy, my tire done went out. I had a friend got shot. I had to go to another funeral. But you know what? It's all good though, daddy. I ain't gonna let these busters know there is something wrong with me though, daddy. I ain't gonna let these busters know. Yeah, that's Dion. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. He wasn't there though. He wasn't there. Mm-mm. Nope. Thought he was. I said black but not bitter. I said I think that's Dion. And then nigga turned around and the nigga was like 50 years old. So it wasn't Dion. Okay. So no, we didn't see him either. Okay. So anyway, again, this call that we are about to get to just dropped from phone calls from prison yesterday. Okay. So let's start it up. Let's jump into it, y'all. Let's jump into it. It's not a long one. It's only 32 minutes. So it's not long. So we're gonna get into it. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Okay, let's go.
In these two calls from July 2023, Nesto has court for the R-word charges that upcoming Monday. You will hear him and Sonia talk about all of his charges and his arrest. Take a listen.
Okay. How are you?
I heard you better.
Yeah, it's better.
Yeah, I couldn't hear you at all. I felt like you was in the water.
It sounds like you're still out there in the street.
No, I'm in the bathroom. I'm in the bathroom. I had to tie my hair down because I watched it.
She in the bathroom, y'all. She in the bathroom. She's in the bathroom. But she's trying to say she in the bathroom doing hair. That's what she's trying to. Is that what she wants? She doing. She doing. She doing. She in the bathroom doing hair. Mary Willis. Mary Michi 3. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. She in the bathroom. Why is she always in the bathroom, y'all? Huh? Why is she always in the damn bathroom talking to this man? What the fuck? Aunt Natty says she lives in the bathroom. She sure do. Damn it, man. Go to other places in the house, Sonya. Please. Jeez. Anyway, all right. Okay, y'all. Let's listen.
Today.
Oh, okay. It's good and fresh here. It's good and fresh.
So fresh and so clean. It's black and everything. I dyed it.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
I dyed the gray. I had a little gray, not a lot, but I don't want no gray.
That's good. It's good that you got out of the house and get you some fresh air today.
What did I do? What else did I do today? I picked up Katie, took her we went to the nails done, and then took her to school, took her back home, and then I went back over there for something. I might go back over there this evening. Oh, I don't know. I think I went back over there because I dropped her off, right?
Yeah, you
I think
got.
that's what happened.
What's
And
wrong?
yeah, I picked her up. What's wrong with my hoe?
Your memory okay?
No, it's hit or miss. My memory is hit or miss, darling. You know I'm old.
No, you're
I
all
just
right.
look like this. I'm not supposed to I just look like this. You know I'm old.
Yeah.
I'm in the bed now.
Okay, that's good. Everything will be all right. Everything will be all right. Everything will be all right. It's gonna come together. It's gonna come together some kind of way. Something gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen good. So.
Huh? I'm not worried. It's the case of a new detective that don't know what the hell they're doing.
Okay, we
And
ain't
then
gotta go that far. We ain't gotta go that far. We're not gonna help them. We're not gonna help them. We're not gonna do all that. Let them figure what they gotta figure out. Yeah, because sometimes people they do that.
Oh, trust me, Nesto. Will Wooten does not need any additional help. You have helped him enough. Okay? You have helped him enough. When I tell you, y'all dumbasses have sunk your case, oh my God. Oh my God. Will Wooten has gotten all the help since 2022 up to this call in 2023 and additional calls in 2023. Nesto, you have already helped Will Wooten. Trust me. Trust me. Miss Principal, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, I just know she has diaper blowouts. Okay, it's disgusting. Okay. That is absolutely disgusting. Okay? That's just disgusting, Miss Principal. Absolutely. But I agree with you though. I'm sure that those diapers do blow out pretty quickly. Pretty damn quickly. But thank you so much for the super chat. I do appreciate that. Black but not bitter says Sonya's in the bathroom taking the Browns to the Super Bowl. You know what, Black but not bitter? You know what? You know what? I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay? That was good. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Okay. All right. Dr. Charles says, Sonia, you didn't go back over there. You actually lived there. Who are you fooling? You know what? It's so crazy listening to her talk about her agenda because she tries, Dr. Charles, so hard to sound like she is busy. You know what I'm saying? Like she wants Nesto to think that she has all this stuff going on, and she really, really, really doesn't. You know, just doesn't. Kingdom of Kush says, "I just look like this." CJ said, "I swear she said I took a breathalyzer." Neither one of them enunciate. They don't. They don't. They don't. BN says, "Did she get her out of class to get her nails done, then take her back? Is that right?" I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to tell what the fuck she's talking about, honestly. Because look, first of all, the acoustics are horrible in her bathroom, right? So then she's got bad reception. I tell you what, let's do this. Let's see if we can go back and listen to this agenda for the day again. Hold on.
All right. It's gonna come together. It's gonna come together some kind of way. Something gonna.
No, it's not. It's really not, Nesto. It's really.
And then took her to school, took her back home, and then
Fresh out today.
what did I do? What else did I do today? I went, picked up Katie, took her to we went to the nails done, and then took her to school, took her back home.
I went, picked up Katie. Okay. I went and I picked up Katie. Took her to get her nails done. Took her to school. So hold on. Because this is not making any sense to me. Hold on, let me see.
And then took her to school, took her back home, and then I went back over there for something.
She took her to get her nails done first, then took her to school, then picked her up and took her home. So she got her nails done. Is that what I'm understanding? She got her nails done, and then she took her to school. What time does school start? Michi3 said, who go get their nails done before they go to school? Michi3, this is out of my realm of knowledge because, I'm a guy, all right? So y'all would have to tell me if this is some normal shit. Because don't school start at like 7 in the morning Are there nail shops that you can go to before you take a child to school, or did she take Katie to school late so that she could get her nails? I'm so confused. I am. I don't understand. I don't understand. Bella says, "Hi, Mr. Native." Hello, Bella. How are you? Can anybody tell me how that worked? Delicate Dale says the granddaughter probably has a summer school class. Okay, I look. I haven't been to school in a long time, Delicate Dale. So I thought that by July 28th, the summer school would be over, because school starts in August, and I thought that at the end of the month. Now I could be wrong, but I just thought that when I was in school, that summer school lasted from like the end of May to like late June. July was kind of like an off time. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I'm just saying. Like I don't get it. Thessie Jewel said nail shop is open before school, but is that something that you would do, Thessie Jewel? Would you take a child to go get nails done before they go to school? Because that seems like something that you could do after school. Like, it's not a priority. Like, it's not like you need nails done in order to go to school. So why would you do it before school? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. This is confusing to me. Okay. Indeed, Pink Pearl Sonya be lying. She do. B answered, that's my understanding. She's a teenager. It's not normal. Okay. Okay. Legacy Moon said, y'all know Sonya got fucked up priorities. Yeah, she do, but I don't know. B said, and was she in summer school? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the dates, the times, none of this makes sense. None of this makes sense. Aunt Natty said, nothing about loose bowels is normal. Donna Michidorian said she's trying to match up with what she told him last call. Okay. I guess so. I mean, why? I don't know. Melanie Monroe says, no, you're right. Ends in June everywhere I know of. I have never heard of a summer school going until the end of July. You see what I'm saying? Because most families will go on vacation, or they're going there, whatever, during the month of July. 4th of July is in July. Why would there be summer school all the way through the end of July, July 28th? I've never heard of that. But I mean, again, shit changes. I ain't been to school in a long time. Michi3 says summer school don't start at 10 o'clock either. I don't know. Talks with TK says summer school is 6 weeks, and if she needs summer school, she don't need no nails. Hey, Talks with TK, you said a mouthful right there. I have to agree wholeheartedly with that. If you don't need a summer school, you don't need to get your nails done. I'm just saying. A Lady 747 says, sounds like something a ghetto child of a stripper would do. Oh man, no, this doesn't add up to me. It just doesn't. It just doesn't. Dr. Charles says she took her to pole classes. Ain't that some shit? Major's wife says Sonia's lying when she said she went back over there with something but didn't remember why. What the hell? Well, Major's wife, her memory is bad. You know what I mean? Her memory is bad. She's an elderly person, according to her. Kingdom of Kush said Nesto's mobile nail parlor. I hope not. I hope there's no such thing as that. Kimmy K said, quit trying to make sense out of nonsense. But Kimmy K, I'm just saying, why lie about this? You see what I'm saying? Like, why are we telling the lie? I don't understand the motivation for the lie. It doesn't make sense, and it's not going to, but I just don't understand why we are telling the lie anyway. B says, small intestines are fighting for her life, to not mention her clients. That's why her lies be so scattered. Now, that makes sense to me, okay? That makes all the sense in the world to me, B. That does. It really does. That girl said, lies. She's a liar. Chick-fil-A gal said, usually stop before July 3rd. That makes sense, because why would you have summer school, which is optional in most cases, and then put it around a holiday which a lot of people celebrate, when kids aren't going to be in town during the time of that holiday in July? It would seem pointless to have summer school all through July. But again, I ain't been to school, especially high school. I ain't been there in a minute. So, stuff changes. I could be wrong. I don't know. Okay. But anyway, Mary Willis said, native, she's a liar. She is. She lives, and she's not good at it. She's not good at it at all. Okay. Sonny's Boo says, but it wasn't said for us. She knows Nesto don't know. That's true. That's true. Nesto don't know when the fuck school happens because Nesto be dumb. All right. And not only do Nesto be dumb, but Nesto be lying. So I don't know. Okay. I don't know. Let's listen to some more, y'all.
What am I over there this evening? Oh, I don't know. I think I went over there because I dropped her off, right?
Yeah, you
I think
talking.
that's what happened.
What's wrong?
Yeah, I picked her up. What's wrong with my hoe?
Your memory okay?
No, it's hit or miss. My memory is hit or miss, darling. You know I'm old.
No, you know, you're
I
all
just
right.
look like this. I'm not supposed to I just look like this. You know I'm old.
Yeah.
I'm in the bed now.
Okay, that's good. Everything will be all right. Everything will be all right. Everything will be all right. It's going to come together. It's going to come together some kind of way. Something gonna happen. I don't know what's going to happen good, so.
I'm not worried. It's the case of a new detective that don't know what the hell they're doing.
Okay, we ain't got to go that far. We ain't got to go that far. We're not gonna help them. We're not gonna help them. We're not gonna do all that. Let them figure what they got to figure out. Yeah, because sometimes people, they do that. So we're not going to concentrate on this Friday night. It's over with. The week is over with. So whatever's going to happen Monday is going to happen.
Well, if you don't get a lawyer that appears, I would, even if, okay, so if no one comes to see you between now and Monday, I would just still have your lawyer do a continuance because they didn't have any type of conversation with you to know what's going on to represent you at that hearing. They cannot properly represent you at that hearing with no type of conversation with you. You don't have a statement on record and they never had a conversation with you. Therefore, there is no way they could come in the courtroom and represent you properly. So they have to do a continuance. And that's what you tell them. If no one comes over the weekend, you tell whoever pops up, we need a continuance. Yeah. There's no way that you can represent me properly in a hearing. You haven't heard my side of the story or anything. Yeah. So just going off of them, you sound clownish trying to represent me off of the statements that the prosecutor presented. That's all you have right now.
Yeah.
And the one thing I said when I was in the police car, I need to talk to my lawyer. That's all they have from you. That's it.
That's it.
That's it. They have nothing else other than the fact that you wanted your lawyer.
So I'm going to do that. Yeah, I'm going to do that. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Okay. Because he said if I don't like the lawyer, let him know. So, but where you're going to be able to contact him this weekend and let him know there's nothing going to happen. So I already know that. So.
And she don't pop up tomorrow because she could work Saturdays.
It could. That's true. But, you know, that's true. I've seen it.
Can't count her out just yet. She could show up on Saturday because her Friday was busy.
Hey, y'all. Y'all want to know something? I know you do because you all are very intellectual people. All right. You all are very smart people. Okay. And so I know that there's always a quest for knowledge with smart people. I know that's how I am. Right. I know that's how I am. Okay. But CJ says that's what the trial is for, Boney, to present his case. He's had 3 lawyers by this call, with Hannah just being added. Melon Monroe said this is why you're still sitting behind bars, Nestel. One of those lawyers could possibly have done something, but you have chose to listen to this doggone fool. Right. Coco Cream said these 2 Nimrods. They are, and I'm about to tell you why. Okay? I'm about to tell you why they are Nimrods, okay? Mai Tai said, Native, did you hear a flush? Did you hear a hand washing, asking for a friend? We never do, Mai Tai. We never do. Okay? We never do. But listen, we about to learn something, y'all. Okay? Because Sonya says that it is the law, that by law, you cannot represent your client without meeting with them first. That's a lie. Okay? That's a lie. Yes, a lawyer can represent a client at a hearing in Georgia without prior meeting. That's what the people say. Okay? That is what the people say. As long as the client has previously authorized specific actions or has implicitly authorized the lawyer's actions to carry out the representation. So, as long as Ernesto has spoken to the lawyer at all, in Georgia specifically, since she said it was a law, okay, the lawyer can go into court without meeting with him first. The lawyer can take the statements that he made to the Roswell Police Department that Sonia doesn't know about because Nesto told Sonia that he didn't make any statements. Hannah could go in there with those statements, not having talked to him at all. Because let's think about it, y'all. Think about it. What exactly is it that they need to fucking talk about? What is it that if she has all the facts of the case and all the information from Roswell has been presented to her and all the other information from Nesto has been presented, she knows what the case is about. What exactly does she need to show up on July 29th to discuss with Nesto? Huh? What else is it? There's nothing else to fucking talk about. This nigga just needs attention. He doesn't need anybody to go over the case. He doesn't need to talk. Why? And you know what? I'm gonna say this, okay? These two people are some of the most redundant people that you'll ever run across, right? So maybe what the problem is that Ernesto feels like he needs to say the same shit over and over and over again, just like Sonia says the same shit over and over and over again. So maybe he feels like because he didn't get a chance to say the same shit over and over and over again, there's something fucking wrong. And it's not. It's not. Okay? In Georgia, a lawyer can walk into the hearing and the lawyer can represent Nesto without a prior meeting. I just looked it up. It is no law against that. Sonia's an idiot. Sonia's an idiot. Period. Goodness gracious. She's so loud and wrong. Just like the shit that comes out of her body, it's loud and wrong. But that's her. Just loud and wrong. Nasty ass. Coco Cream says Sonia was a former paralegal, lawyer, judge, and correctional officer, so she knows how all this is supposed to go. Mm-hmm. Yep, she does, apparently. Bessie Jules says if she talked to him, she would have understood. She wouldn't have understood a word he said. Yeah, see, because what happened was when I was over there and they're gonna tell me, Miss Ernwood, they're gonna call out Nesto Buckhead. And I said, huh? And they said, huh, we come over here, gonna give you rest, then we gonna put you back in the back car. I said, I don't know them folk. I don't know them people. I don't know them folk. And then they're going to tell me that I got to go to jail. Then they're going to take the phone from me, going to tell me that I can get the phone back. And then I said, oh, you going to get the phone back? And then the lady police going to say, yeah, you get phone back. And then I look around, I ain't got my phone back. And then they're going to take all the thing out the phone. And then they're going to sit up there and tell me about how they're going to do the thing. That's how the conversation would have went. And next thing you know, they give me a murder bomb. Why do y'all make me act like this? Why? JMM55 says I had juvenile clients who met their court-appointed lawyers the day of the hearing. Side chick and her fake legal degree doesn't know what she's talking about ever. Sonia's Boots says, where is the law written? Do tell there is no law, Sonia's Boots. And I think that's what I would, if I was Nesto, but again, I could never be this stupid. But I would think somebody in his position would want to know more about what she's saying. Like, tell me what law is it? Tell me where it's stated. Like, what happens? What's the consequence? All those things. But he doesn't question shit, she says. B. Ann says, Nesto has to be called up perpetually and she needs constant validation. Yeah, it's two sad people. My time said, they call my name, Nesto Buckhead. They call my name. They say, Nesto Buckhead. Nesto Buckhead. That's what they say. They say Nesto Buckhead. And I say, huh? And then they turn around and they said, you got to go to jail because you got a murder bond. I said, then they throw me on the ground. They throw me on the ground, and then they said, you're under arrest. And then they pulled out the thing, and they said, pow, pow. And I said, oh no. And I ran around the corner, and I came around there. And then when they came back around, I was like, oh no. And they were like, you got to put your hand up. And I said, I'm an innocent man. And they put me in the car anyway. And that when it took me downtown to the jail. Ms. Lady says Native, just like her cult leader, she doesn't care if it's correct information, just as long as it sounds good and convincing. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yeah. Can't believe they gave me that man a murder bond. That's right. They gave him a murder bond. That's a murder bond right there. That's a murder bond. Coffee's brewing. Coffee's brewing. That's what he said. Nesto Buckhead. I said, huh? What do you want? I don't know them folk. I ain't know them folk. They said they got one for me in South Fulton. I don't know nobody in no South Fulton. South Fulton? That don't make no sense to me. I don't know nobody in South Fulton. They pulled out, they said, pow, pow. And then I said, I'm innocent man. I put my hand up, they're gonna throw me on the ground and slam it down. I said, oh, that hurt. And they said, we don't care if it hurt, cause we're gonna take you to jail anyway. And we got warrant for your arrest. I said, but that don't make no sense to me. I don't even like Roswell. JMM 55, you already know. He sure do, JMM 55. He sure do. Lord have mercy. Let's hear about some of these fake ass laws, okay? We're gonna listen to some old fake ass laws, okay?
Yeah,
some of us do work 6-7 days a week.
that's true. So can't count that out either. You're right about that too.
Mm-hmm. And then you want, this is the right?
Yes.
On Monday?
Yes.
So right. So basically, what you need, if she pops up tomorrow, you need to make sure she asks in court.
Oh, we're not going to get that far. I got that part. I just,
right
now, I'm just going to concentrate on what you're doing. That's it.
Well, I'll send her an email. If she shows up tomorrow, just tell her to read the email, and I'll put all the points in the email that she needs to go over with the cop. Yeah. Regarding the interview with the victim and the background.
I don't even know if that's going to be the lawyer or not. They might send a representative too. I don't even know.
Whoever comes and sees you tomorrow, if somebody comes, just get their email address, and I'll send everything that they need to know that you might miss. Yeah. So they take that with them to court.
So I don't know. So how are you feeling? That's all I'm concerned about right now. That's how you feeling. I'm not worrying about because he ain't sent you shit. All this is a bunch of people just be talking, man. That's all that's it.
Yeah, he ain't sent me shit, but that's okay. I'll get that person. I'll find the person if I got to find the person, or I'll get the number from him and contact the person myself.
Yeah, all that other stuff, man. They don't worry about it. All that just listen. It's the summertime. Motherfucker hot out there. Ain't got no money going on. And the motherfucker just mad at each other. All type of shit going on. So I ain't thinking about my motherfucking shit right now. So it's okay. Moving on.
You're not thinking about, you said you're not thinking about it, or they're not thinking about it?
They're not thinking about it. It's nothing they can do at all. So it's gonna be all right. It's gonna work out in my favor some kind of way. So we'll be just fine. So you're feeling okay? You feeling better right now?
I'm feeling.
What'd you say?
I'm feeling fine. I didn't really eat much because I'm kind of like nervous about it. But I'm good.
Okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good.
I'm good.
You got a busy week next week.
So next week I'm just gonna worry about. Because I was just thinking about that too. I'm gonna just really focus on the house while I'm in Cleveland, trying to get that file.
Nesto's zippered leather mask says, I'm trying to figure out how this broke chicken head got a boob job. Heck, I'm broke too. My boob jar never makes it past $30. Look, Nesto's zippered leather mask. Here's one part that you're leaving out, okay? You said trying to figure out how this broke chicken head got a boob job. You forgot she's a prostitute. You forgot that part. That's income. Nesto zipper leather mask. That's income. Okay. So she has income coming in, right? She doesn't eat, so she doesn't spend money on food. I'm quite sure you eat food, right? So all she does is buy jars of Alfredo, put them in with some noodles, and put too much water in, she gets the watery Alfredo. So there's that. Okay. Her biggest expense is probably toilet paper and diapers. See, so what I'm saying, Nesto zipper leather mask, is because you have a regular life, right? Sonya doesn't spend money on anything but diapers and toilet paper. She doesn't even have her own place to live. She lives with her kids. So when you take all of that into consideration, that's how she can be broke, get her boobs done, and and regular people with regular lives can't do that. Okay. So that's the reason why. Okay. Be at ease. That's the zipper leather mask. Okay. That's the reason why. Okay. That's how. All right. And also she has a fraudulent PPP loan. Thank you, obsessed with the mess. she has she has a fraudulent PPP loan. Okay. There's that too. Right. She got some money from the government. All right. Some money that she ain't had no business getting because she ain't got no business. You feel me? You feel me? She ain't got no business. All right. So there's that. Bevy C says, so she believes she knows more than a person who has gone to law school and passed the bar. Yes, Bevy C, she does. She absolutely does. She believes that to her heart of hearts. Absolutely. Juna Wallace says, this is true. Vegetables are pricey and she doesn't eat those. She doesn't. She doesn't. It's easier to buy a jar of Alfredo, okay, and put it with some noodles and put some water in it for some reason, okay, because me and Legacy Moon saw watery Alfredo, okay, and yeah, and eat that, and spend money on Nesto calls, there's that, there's all of that, Sleep Believer says allegedly. Now, well, I mean, I'm just saying, Sleep Believer, allegedly. Delicadale said income. Now, Delicadale, I expect more. I expect you to be better than this, Delicadale. Delicadale said income. I'm not mad. I'm not mad, Delicadale. I just didn't expect you to go there. But you went there, Delicadale. You damn sure did. Everybody, Delicadale. All right. Okay. All right. Attitude and Tylenol, thank you so much for the super chat, says you can make payments on plastic surgery, and she clearly got the you can make payments on plastic surgery, and she clearly got the $199.99 special in someone's basement. The chocolate chip cookies I made this weekend had better placement than her surgeon did. Damn it, man. Attitude and Tylenol, where did you come from, and why did you come out swinging? Attitude and Tylenol came out swinging, y'all. Came out fucking swinging. Okay. The $199.99 special took me out. Okay. Attitude and Tylenol. All right. Thank you for the super chat. I do appreciate that. Coco Cream said, babes, no one that did a PPP loan still has that money today. Well, the boob job was in 21, 22. 21, 22. Yeah. 25, it will be gone, but 21, 22, when she got them boobs done, she still have it. I'm just saying, we got to go back. We got to go. She didn't get them done in 23. Didn't get them done in 25. It was like 21, 22. And PPP loans was still a thing in 21, 22. 20. Yeah. 20. Yeah. So, I'm just saying. Southside Chi-Town says, I had seafood Alfredo at Olive Garden yesterday. Thought of Sonya. Was it good? Because if it was good, it don't remind you of Sonya. Sonya's Alfredo looks disgusting. It looks absolutely disgusting. Sonya B said, you talking about those repossessed titties? Yes, they were repossessed. Damn it, they took them back. Okay. Coco Cream said, I got to get on my laptop so I can become a member. It's fun over here. It is fun over here. We make it look good, Coco Cream. We have a good time. We have a good time. We do. All right. Let's see. Attitude and Tylenol said, just woke up from my post-black job nap. Okay, Attitude and Tylenol, thank you for coming through. Hope you had a good nap. I did too. Sonya B said, great value boobs have an ass. Sonya B, are you lashing out because her name is Sonya? Are you lashing out at her because y'all got the same name? Is that what it is? You're a little upset about that? Because I would be too, damn it. Great value boobs. I like that. I like that. Yeah, I like that. Obsessed with the Mess says he was thanking her for letting him be the first one to see her boobs at the end of 2022. Yeah, first one to see him. He got arrested in July of 22, so that means that he saw them first early 2022. Yeah. Is that timeline making sense? That he saw them early and then got arrested in July. So in July, she had them. So early 2022, he was the first one to touch them. So maybe she got them done early 2022. Maybe. Legacy Moon True Crime and Mystery says, we don't know how many different names she got a PPP loan in. That is correct, Legacy Moon. But Lord knows, I hope one day they knock on her trailer door. Or maybe by then, I don't know, her trailer has a doorbell. And she goes and she runs over. Hey, who is that? Who's out there? Know what I'm saying? You get me? Right. Who's out there? And they say, ma'am, is this the dwelling of Sonya Waller Durham Jackson III? Yeah, this is me. What you want? Coppers? You'll never take me alive. Coppers, you get me? Right. And they break down her door and carry her little ass to jail. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It could happen any day. It could happen any fucking day. Okay, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Nesto Zipper Leather Mask says, for the rest of my life, Sonya scamming Nasty with his own scam. That's now I think I understand what poetic justice means. Absolutely. It's also called karma. Okay? It is also called karma. All right? Diva Law 888 says, hey y'all, so now Zach is all fired up at that door. Diva Law 888, I'm sorry. Okay? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to fire up the dog. Okay? My bad. I always forget about you, Diva Law 888, you and the dog. I always forget. Okay? Sorry. Coco Cream said baby goat laugh. That's right. Is this Sonya Waller Durham Jackson the third? We need you to come out right now, Sonya Waller Durham Jackson III. We got you on a PPP loan. Come on out, damn it, before we have to break the door in. Yeah, that's all they're going to hear. And then they're going to hear this. I'm just saying. JMM55 says, yapping like a little chihuahua as they cart her away. The police could just sling her over one shoulder and throw her in the police car. Oh, man. Yeah, absolutely. Joseph Bullitt says, Butterscotch the Clown makes more money giving blowjobs than when she takes out her teeth. That's how she got the boobies. Wow, Joseph Bullitt, how do we keep meeting here? Huh? How do we keep meeting at the furnace? It just seems like Joseph Bullitt is always the first one to go to the furnace. I don't know how that happens. I don't. But it just seems like every damn Monday, Joseph Bullard is going to the fucking furnace. I think he likes it down there. Welcome, my friend. Welcome to the furnace. Okay. Nesto Zippered Leather Man says they're going to charge the ponytail separately. Probably so. Probably so. So far, nobody is really wrong about anything they've said here, okay? So far, everybody seems to be on the right track right now, okay? Y'all are all correct, okay? Lord have mercy. Let's listen to some more.
Out and try to get that property back. That's all I'm gonna worry about. In Cleveland.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, you got a big task, a big week next week for yourself. So, we both do.
Well, that's secondary. It's just one more. Because you got 2 court hearings next week, right?
I got 3. You said 3.
Oh, you got one on the 2nd and the 3rd.
And the 4th.
And the 4th?
Is that what you said?
Oh, really? I thought I just said the 2. The 30.
No, you said 3. You said go on the 31st.
The 31st. I think the
3rd and the 4th.
3rd and the 4th. Yeah, the 3rd and the 4th.
Yeah. It's going to be a wild week.
And that's okay. I'm ready. You got my note.
Okay.
If old boy represents you, I already saying, well, you need to go and follow through. All that shit need to be, you need to depose that detective.
Okay, we ain't talking about all that no more, because I ain't trusting nothing right now. We just going to just see what happens right now. Just see what happens. That's all I can say. Yeah. So I just know that I'm going very fast for this case for this preliminary. They're trying to hurry and do my preliminary.
The other one went fast too. The pornography bullshit went fast too.
Oh, it didn't.
January. When was court? Wait a minute.
No.
January, and then when did you go to court? March? Yeah, March 8th.
Yeah.
That was 2 months.
Yeah. So no, it ain't go as fast. It ain't go fast now. This is fast. This is 2 weeks. That's what I'm talking about. Fast. Yeah. So
did he tell you, did y'all get a new court date for the one he missed?
No. He don't even know what's going on. He asked me what's going on.
What?
Yeah.
You won't know what's going on and you sitting in jail with no computer.
Hey, man. No, he talking about when I went to court. That's what he asked.
Nothing went on. Because they couldn't talk to you without a lawyer.
Right.
So nothing went on.
So that's what's happening. Yeah. I feel like she just ain't professional at all. This shit just
exactly.
It's just running wild. But it's okay. I ain't depressed. I ain't got all that going on. So I'm good. So see what's happening tomorrow. Let's see what's going on tomorrow. Yeah, that's it. And if that's not the person I need to see, hey, I need a continuance.
You got to give a continuance.
Yeah.
Because nobody came to see you to talk to you about your case. No one can rightfully defend you or represent you in that matter with no conversation.
It's so stupid. She's so stupid. Dr. Charles, can I answer this question for you? Can I answer this question? It's a great question. I just want to be the one to answer it. Dr. Charles says, does anyone know why Overton didn't take the case? Because this nigga is broke. Okay. Overton costs money. All right. Overton. Sometimes, Dr. Charles, it's just the simple answer. Okay. It's just the simple answer. All right. This nigga ain't got no money. She got on the phone, okay, and hollered about $250 to Dion. Dion, your daddy need $250. Okay. All right. Well, I ain't got $250. You ain't got $250 because you got cars. No. Okay. Went through all that. Sonia pays the $250. Overton comes out. He does the $250 consultation. After that, Overton is like, hey, y'all niggas gonna pay me or not? And then they was like, well, we got a G-Wagon. And then he was like, well, no, because that's going to take a lot of shit to get a G-Wagon in order for you all to pay me my fee. Do you have cash or not? Right? And of course, they did not. Okay. All right. They did not. They didn't, Dr. Charles. And Overton was not wanting to go through the rigmarole of trying to get the G-Wagon out and then take his payment out of a damn vehicle, right? Because he felt like he was going to get stiffed. And in all reality, Dr. Charles, I ain't mad at him because, yeah, I would want my money in money too, not my money in a car. So the simple answer, Dr. Charles, is that he broke, she broke, they broke together. Two homeless people. And Overton wasn't trying to hit none of that shit. Okay. Overton was not trying. Overton was like, I'm a real lawyer, okay? Sandra, the fly to fit chick, says he wanted money and not Shirley's truck, and that's in the state's possession. Correct. He did not want that damn truck. He look and think about it. Think about what all he would, in order to get paid, he would have to gain possession of the truck and then taking the truck, I don't know, and put it on auction, sold it, whatever, in order to get paid. Do you know the process and how long that bullshit would have took? Overton was like, no, I'm a real lawyer. I don't know who y'all been fucking with. I don't know who y'all been fucking with. I mean, so that's what happened, Dr. Charles. But great question, though. Great question, because he was too excited about Overton. He couldn't even spell it. He spelled it Overbrook. He didn't know how to spell it, Dr. Charles. Okay. Liz MC said, I want my money in money. That's right. You want your money in money, right? He want his money in money. Fuck all that other shit, okay? I want money now. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Nola Brown says they tried to calm the lawyer and he said get someone else to do it. Exactly. He wasn't having it. He was not having it. But yeah, Dr. Charles, I wanted to just jump in and just let you know that these niggas is broke. And that's why Overton is not on the case. Because if Overton had been on the case, we would have actually seen some shit happen today. I'm just saying. Shawn Hoover, the busiest tight suit wearing nigga in Atlanta. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Black Man Bitter. Overton equals Oliver. Okay. His name is Oliver. That makes me laugh. That makes me laugh. Oh my goodness. Bells and Gray 0206 says Nesto has the audacity to think he's doing someone else a favor by letting them get notoriety for representing him. Yeah, exactly. Remember that they said that Johnny Cochran, a well-versed and well-known lawyer, blew up after OJ. And I'm like, y'all didn't see Johnny Cochran representing Michael Jackson and representing a whole bunch of people, including Black Panthers, back in the civil rights movement. He did not blow up off of OJ. Thank you very much. Don't besmirch the memory of fucking Johnny Cochran. I'd appreciate it. Thank you. But yes, you are correct. He does think that he's going to get someone else notoriety. Mm-hmm. All for me says, hey, nasty native, I'm late. Not sure why I'm nasty, but okay. Why did you call Hoover a tight suit wearing some of my bitch? I choked on my pasta, nigga. My bad. My bad. I'm sorry. If I looked at this nigga right here and called him a tight suit wearing some of my bitch, I'm my bad. Sorry. You would describe him as what exactly? A non-ironing son of a bitch? Is that what you would call him? Because that sleeve is just bothering the shit out of me. That sleeve is bothering the shit out of me. Okay? My God. Look at it. Look. I don't know how to fuck. What was he doing with the sleeve by itself? Huh? Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. Anyway, but that's why I called him that off of me, because he is a tight suit wearing some of a bitch. Okay. All right. Miss Principal, thank you so much for the super chat. Says he also has to report his transactions to the board. He can't explain a client paying with a card. That's true, Miss Principal. That is very true. All of that stuff is reported. So yeah, that's just weird that that's the way they wanted to handle it. But yeah. But thank you for the super chat, Miss Principal. I do appreciate that. Off of me says a big back wrinkle suit wearing hot dog neck some of my bitch. I like that too. That works. That works for that picture that we had up. That does. Tell the Truth says, I don't understand why Nesto don't fire Hoover and request other representation from the court. He's allowed if he isn't satisfied. Because Sonya hasn't recommended that, Tell the Truth. Sonya has not recommended that. Okay. So until Sonya puts it in his head, see, Tell the Truth, the one thing that you got to realize as we listen to all these calls over all this time, Nesto does not have an original thought in his head. Everything that comes from out of Nesto's mouth was inserted into his brain by Sonya Waller Durham Jackson III. Okay. That's just the way it's been. All right. That's just the way it's been. It's just been like that. So until Sonya says to fire Hoover, it won't happen. It won't happen. Sonya B said he had them pushed back. He did. He did. That's pushback all the way up to. Now I'm just picturing like this muscle shirt suit. Because how you pushed him back he pushed him back all the way up to his shoulder? Fuck. Damn, Shawn Hoover. What the hell? Okay, all right. But if that's what happened, that's what happened. I'm just saying, this shit looks weird. It really does. Work in Progress says that blue really brings out his neck. Work in Progress, thank you for the super chat. Legacy Moon, True Crime and Mystery says, Native, you keep talking about that sleeve. What about them pants? Yeah, pants. The pants need a hot iron, some steam, some Niagara. Yeah, did y'all ever use Niagara starch? Or am I the only one that used Niagara starch? My mama, that was the only starch my mama used was Niagara starch. So it looks like there could be some Niagara starch needed there. Yeah, as well. I'm just saying. Sleeper Libra say non-ironing. I'm just saying Sleeper Libra. I'm just saying. Dr. Charles said Hoover needs to take his attention off the bloggers and look after Nesto's case. Look, Shawn Hoover, I know you've had a long day. So the fuck have I. If you're listening, and I know you are, because hell, you listen to all of us, right? You're trying to find a way that we are responsible for Nesto's guilt, and we're not, okay? But if you're listening, sir, Niagara starch, all right? It's in a green can, and it has Niagara Falls on the front. You can find it in the ironing section. Now, I know you don't know where that is, obviously, but if you ask the people in the store, and they'll probably look at you and be able to tell that that's what you're looking for. If you walk into Target, Walmart, Publix looking like this, and you say, excuse me, they're going to say, are you looking for the starch, sir? And you just let them know, yes, you are. Okay. And then you go to the starch section and get you some starch and a hot iron. All right. Do you have one of those? Because I'm not sure. I'm not positive. Okay. I'm not positive that you have an iron, sir. So I have to ask. All right. If you don't have an iron, sir, the starch is not going to work by itself. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. So, yeah, that's right, Sleepy Libra, and a yellow top. That's correct. Get the starch, but also buy yourself an iron, sir. Okay. Get yourself an iron and put the starch on first. Right? Don't go ironing the shit without the starch. Get you some Niagara starch. Start with those sleeves, and as Legacy Moon said, the pants too. All right, because you're wrinkly. You're wrinkly. It's not a good look. Okay. Is it the Shar-Pei dogs that have the wrinkles? Is that what I'm thinking of, or do I have that wrong? Is it Shar-Pei? Are those the wrinkle dogs? Y'all help me out because y'all know I don't know dogs. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So I'm. It looks like I'm correct. Okay. Now, sir, your suit looks like it's made out of Shar-Pei. Right. You know, it's a little bit of a gruesome thought. We're all pet lovers here. We're all dog lovers, cats lovers. We love animals here. Okay. But your suit is reminding me of a Shar-Pei's face. Okay. Okay. So stop. Stop. Stop showing up like that. Okay. Thank you, Chick-fil-A girl. I thought it was a Shar-Pei. Yeah. Yeah. Stop it, sir. Stop it. I know you know the law, but you don't know wrinkles, or maybe you do know wrinkles. I can't tell. All right. Shirley's divorce finally say you can get a steamer, sir. You can get a steamer. Because see, I don't even have to ask you if you have an ironing board, sir, because you don't. You don't. There is no way in the fuck you can convince me that in your home you have an ironing board. I don't believe it, sir. Look at that sleeve, Shawn Hoover. Someone took a camera and they look at your sleeve, sir. And we're supposed to take you seriously? Really? Okay. All right. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. Shit don't make no damn sense. He a grown ass man walking out the house like that. What the fuck? Okay. Deep breath. Deep breath. All right. Okay. Legacy Moon True Crime and Mystery says you have to have grounds to request a new attorney, especially when it's on the state's dime. Scheduling conflicts aren't grounds. That's true. He does have scheduling conflict. He hasn't done anything really wrong. I mean, he just got other shit to do. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. I mean, Nesto Zipper Leather Man says, I mean, OMG, the Teddygrams ain't sexy. I'm saying he looks like one. Why? Why are y'all like this on Mondays? Oh, Lord, Nesto got me nervous to make jokes. I don't know them folks. Yeah, well, it's okay. The Teddygrams is a good one, though. Okay? The Teddygrams is a good one. Justin's mom said that's the only starch we all use. Look, my mama was faithful. I ain't never seen another type of starch in our house. Okay? Niagara. That was it. That was the one. That was all she used. I promise you. Tell the Truth says at this point he hasn't done anything for Nesto's case. He has filed shit. He is actually, Tell the Truth, he's filed a lot, and that suppression motion was supposed to be decided today as well. So he has filed for the suppression. He did do the thing against the YouTubers. He has been doing more, and he also, Tell the Truth, is the only one to get Nesto to shut the fuck up. Hannah couldn't do it. Krell couldn't do it. He's the only one that got Nesto to shut the fuck up. So he's doing something, but for whatever reason, we can't get this plea hearing over with, and I don't know what that is. Boys Nana said Hoover takes his suit off and leaves it on the floor. Next morning, picks it up out the door. Dr. Charles says he has a nerve to wear shoulder pads. See how you getting roasted right now, Shawn Hoover. I wouldn't have this much angst against you if you would have showed your ass up today. Okay, all right. I would be okay with your suits and your wrinkles and your Sharpays and all that shit. But you didn't show the fuck up, and you wasted my time. And then you got people like Rebecca coming over here fucking with me because you ain't show up. You see what I'm saying? You're causing me a problem, Shawn Hoover. You just are. Damn it, man. Anyway, let's listen to some more of this damn call.
I need to continue.
So that's it. To kill it. Yeah.
So, how's your afro?
My afro? I ain't got no afro. That shit gone.
I know it's gone, but it's been, almost 2 weeks to fix you grew back. What's your face looking like?
Oh, yeah. Well, you see that. How about that? How about let it be a secret to be told? How about that? Let it be a secret. How about that? Yeah,
I don't know. You cute, so.
What'd you say?
I said, I don't know. You cute.
Okay, that's fine then. Thank you very much. I appreciate all the great comments that you can give me. I'll let you, if you want me, you got all I got right now. All the little I have right now, you can have it all.
Right now? That happens later.
Right now, later. Right.
Sonya finally caught one, y'all. Right now, what happens later? What happens later is that he quits fucking with you. That's what happens later, okay? Now, ladies, okay? Now I think my brother Kingdom of Kush is here, right? I know my brother Joseph Bullet is here because he's in the furnace. But ladies, this picture on the screen, she said that he cute. Michi 3, you say he not cute? Did you see this picture, Michi 3? Huh? Did you see this picture? Because if you didn't see this picture, Michi 3, then maybe you don't understand what she's saying when she says that he cute. Okay. Did you see this one? Did you see this picture? Huh? Huh? Because Michi 3, you might have a different opinion if you saw this picture. Did you see this one? Because maybe you saw the other ones. Look at what's on your screen right now, people. This is who she just said was cute. She said he cute. Okay. All right. Okay. Cute. This is cute. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay then. Um, I just want y'all to see all the evidence before you make a judgment. Okay. I just want to see. I want you to see all the evidence. Okay. Before you say that he ain't cute. Look at here. Look at here. It is Wisdom's daughter, the one and only. I do appreciate you coming through, and I definitely appreciate the super chat. It says Native, I'm crying on the floor. Good seeing you today. Well, Wisdom's daughter, it was good seeing you as well. I was telling them about the collective what the fuck when we found out that that this Negro was not coming, and then finding out that Shawn Hoover had other shit to do, including ironing his clothes. Okay, so we all had that collective what the fuck, and then we all had to leave. So it was good seeing you too, Wisdom's daughter. We gonna meet again. Okay, August the 4th when we try it again. Okay, and then we'll have a better result. But thank you so much for the super chat. I definitely appreciate it. Wisdom's daughter, everybody. Wisdom's daughter, everybody. Is in the house. Okay. OG Lot Liver, thank you so much for the super chat. Says you can have it all. All of what? Exactly. What the fuck? What the fuck he gonna get? What is you gonna get? This doesn't seem like a winning proposition. I'm just saying it just doesn't. Okay. Yonobi Dene says Nesto is going to trade Sonya for a real woman with a full colon, a car that doesn't have to use feet power like the Flintstones, and a real house with a bathroom that doesn't move. How about a bathroom that flushes the toilet, Yonobi Dene? How about that? How about he gonna trade her in for somebody that can walk into the bathroom and do this sexy shit right here? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. How about that? Be the name. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Black but not bitter said monkeys and babies are cute. Really? Monkeys and babies? Now, babies I see. I understand what you mean by babies. But this monkey? This cute? Black but not bitter. Black but not bitter. Now come on now. This monkey right here cute. This one right here. Are you looking at your TV? Are you looking at your device? Okay. This monkey right here is cute. Huh? Huh? Babies, yes. This one is this a monkey baby? What the hell's happening right now? What is happening? Okay, all right. I'm just asking, Black but not bitter. I just need some more explanation because you said monkeys and babies, and this is a monkey, and ain't shit cute about this one right here. So maybe she's the exception to the rule. Okay. Okay. I'm just saying. All right. Okay. Just trying to get a little understanding. That's all. That's all. I revive. Thank you so much for the super chat. Says for a BC powder for the headache tight suit game. I don't know if BC could do it. I don't know if BC could do it. I don't. I really don't. But thank you, I revives for the super chat. Okay. I just, again, I just wanted to see, what you all were going to say about the monkey being cute. Okay. Chick-fil-A gal said that's an orangutan, not a monkey. Oh, got you. Got you. Got you. A lady 747 said it's giving sea monkey. I can't. Why do y'all act like this? Why do y'all act like this? Black but not bitter says Native Tribe Urban Media. Can we hear a few bars from Tomas? Y'all want to hear the Tomas song? Y'all want to hear the Tomas song? I mean, we can do it. We can do it. We can do it. Because Tomas, when I tell you Tomas is going to blow the fuck up, when I tell you that his demo tape is going to blow the fuck up. Yeah. 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 Uh. 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 Yeah. 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 I am told mom. I am told moms. I am told mom. I am told mom. I am told mom. Um, um, um. Better get out on the streets with that drama. Gotta fuck with my weird ass little mama. Cause I am told moms. I am told moms. I am told mom. Yeah, yeah. Y'all better watch out. Y'all better watch out. Because when that boy blow up, he ain't trying to hear no shit. Okay? When that boy blow up off of I Am Tomas, y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see. He gonna show y'all. I am Tomas. That's right. Justin's mom said, every time I think of Wham, she a wham, she a wham, she a wham. She's a weird ass mama. Anytime that you want your boyfriend to hug you and you call your kids to hug you, you a weird ass mama. My mama ain't never did that shit. Ever. Ever, 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 ever. No, she ain't never did that shit. Not one time. Okay? All right? Just saying. Just imagine you in your room chilling, doing your demo tape, and all of a sudden, hello? Hey, come in here and give me a hug. Dang, Ma, I'm trying to do my demo tape. Come give me a hug. Ma, I'm doing my demo tape. Come give me a hug. I need a hug. Please give me a hug. And then Tomas got to go in there and give this nasty ass woman a hug because she didn't flush the toilet. So she's nasty. Okay? I'm just saying. I don't know why y'all got me doing this shit. I don't know why. Why y'all got me doing this shit? I don't understand. I don't. I don't understand. Ari Vibes said, when I was a kid, I wanted those sea monkeys from the back of the comic book so bad. Mama Vibes was like, no, I got some one day. I used to too, and then I got some, and I was like, what's the big deal? Like, I couldn't figure out what the hell the big deal was. Yeah, yeah. I Am a Blueberry Muffin says, he's gonna blow up, and he is indeed. I Am a Blueberry Muffin. He is going to blow the fuck up. It's going to happen. Okay, all right. Joan Phone says, Native, please show Nesto's pic again and say mine's blow bloop bloop. That ish has me in real tears. wait. What has you in real tears? What has you in this? Has you in real tears? This? It by exploded my brain. Bloop, bloop, bloop. That has you in real tears? Okay. All right. I mean, I don't know why. This man is a visionary. This man invented 24-hour barbershops. People were not getting their hair cut at 3 o'clock in the morning until this man came around. People were not getting their hair cut until at 6 in the morning until this man came around. Okay? I don't know why you're laughing real tears when this man is a visionary. He invented getting your hair cut anytime you want to. He just didn't patent it for some reason because people was hating on him. But he invented turning clippers on at 2 in the morning. Okay. All right. Because before then, nobody was getting their hair cut at 2 o'clock in the morning. It just wasn't happening. But this man thought about it to the point to where it exploded his brain. Boop, 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 and he invented 24-hour barbershops, y'all. He invented time to get your hair cut. Okay. So I don't know why this is making you laugh when this man is a serious businessman. He's a businessman, and he's all about his business, damn it. Shit. Y'all be laughing at the wrong shit. Okay? That's all I can tell you. That's all I can tell you. Y'all be laughing at the wrong shit. Okay? Just saying. I'm just saying. I can't go to the furnace, Major's wife. I have to host the show. I can't go to the furnace. If I go to the furnace, I can't host the show, and I have to host the show. I already started it, so I can't do that. Major's wife, okay? Sleepy Libra 17, thank you so much for the super chat, says, can't wait. Now, that's a hit for sure. It is. He don't want to plumb no more, right? He don't want to plumb no more. Okay? He don't want to plumb no more. He's done plumbing, right? So he gonna make a song about his weird ass mama, okay? Right? Y'all want me to make a Tomas album cover? Y'all want to make a Tomas album cover for his weird ass mama? Yeah, okay. I mean, you know, we can do it. We can definitely do it, you know. But anyway, let's listen to some more of this damn call, okay?
And now it is later. That's all. That's it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
People gonna be people. Life goes on. That's what I do know. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They in here looking at 48 hours. No, 2020. You know, 2020 be showing the white folks killing people and shit.
Hell yeah. Because they don't put them on the regular news.
No.
They put them on the special news. And they're on all the stories.
All stars. Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Yeah, it is one or two black people per year, but every week it's white people.
Yeah. Serial killers.
Hell yeah. They talk about us, please.
But listen, you gonna get you a good night's sleep tonight. Everything gonna be just fine. I love you very much. Call you sometime tomorrow.
What's sometime tomorrow? Call me before noon. I'm gonna hurt you.
All right, love you.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Okay,
I love you more. Nothing.
Thank you for using Global Telling.
Why she gotta throw an extra love you at the end? This shit is weird, y'all. Listen. This shit sounds so fucking weird. Listen.
All right, love
Oh,
you.
shit. Okay.
Okay,
I love you more. Nothing.
What was that? What the fuck was that? Well, okay, love it. What? She can't just stop. I really think, do I have any clinical professionals that can tell me what it is when people cannot stop fucking talking? Because whatever that is, that's what Sonya has. She just cannot stop talking. Even when the call is over, she cannot stop fucking talking. What is that? He can't just say, like, I'm gonna call you later. What's later? What does later mean? What do you mean by later? What are you trying to say when you say later? When you say later, are you talking about like 2 minutes later or 2 hours later? When are you gonna call me? Call me before 4. Call me. That's just weird as shit. It is, Mary Willis. She's always begging for the phone call. It's weird. Oh my God. OG Lot Lizard says, why Nesto sounded like an 85-year-old pop out? I don't know. Maybe, look, the stress of being in jail every day, maybe that's how he feel. Cause shit, that shit ain't no easy shit. That's why I don't commit crimes. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't lying to y'all. I don't commit crimes because of jail. Okay. Jail is the preventative thing that keeps me from going into your local Bank of America and doing some dumb shit. Okay. Jail prevents me from doing shit. Cause I don't want to go there. Right. I don't want to go there. I don't want to be there. I don't want to be in that world. So what do? I follow the rules. I'm a law-abiding citizen, right? You know, everybody might catch a speed ticket here or there. That's bound to happen every now and then, right? But for the most part, Native don't break no laws because Native ain't trying to go to jail over and over again, Mr. 19 cycles. So maybe OG Lot Lizard, that's what it is. The stress of being in jail has aged this man probably more than he really wants to admit. But thank you so much for the super chat, OG Lot Lizard. Michi3 says she got to have the last word. What is it though? I don't even know what she said, Michi3. She just started mumbling shit. Like, is it just that she got to say something? Is that what it is? It's just, she's strange like that. Joan Phone says something is way off with all of them. Nesto is slow. Dion is the Grim Reaper. Dre is Black Jethro. Dre is Black Jethro, and Sonya is a 304 without a colon. It's like Shutter Island. Wow, Joan Phone. I saw Shutter Island. Very good movie, by the way. Very good movie. I will disagree with you about Dre, though. Okay. Because Dre is Uncle Remus. Okay. All right. Dre is Uncle Remus. Okay. All right. So, this is Dre. Okay. All right. Okay, Nestos. Zippity doo dah, zippity yay. My, oh my, what a wonderful day. Plenty of freedom coming my way. Zippity doo dah, zippity yay. I'm telling you. So yeah. Dre is definitely Uncle Remus. Okay. What what they call you Nestos? What they call you Nestos? They say you're nasty. They say you're nasty. Yeah, yeah. This magical Negro right here is Dre. Okay, that's the only thing I would correct about your comment. Okay, otherwise your comment is on point. But Dre is definitely Uncle Remus. Okay, all right. We've established that. We have established that. Okay, so call me before I hang up. No, that's funny, Delicate Del. That is funny. Anyway, we got another call. Okay, so we're done with this one, and let's move on to call number 2.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Can you do me a favor real quick and kind of walk me through a little bit of the date that you were arrested real quick? It's common knowledge, so all you're gonna do is tell me what happened.
Okay, I gotta do a disclaimer. All right, okay, y'all ready? Gotta do a disclaimer before he starts explaining this shit. Okay, here's the disclaimer real quick before, because sometimes it can be confusing because this Negro can be convincing. But listen. Okay, now that we got that established, okay, Aquarius Bay, it is common knowledge. Every common person knows how he was arrested. You know, this is the biggest story in Black America, okay? This is the biggest story in Black America. So, yes, Aquarius Bay, it is common knowledge. But again, Aquarius Bay, before I play, because I'm going to hit play on this, right? And when I hit play on this, Nesto's going to start talking. So before Nesto starts talking, let's establish one thing. Okay. Okay. We good? We good? We ready to move forward? Okay, as long as y'all know that. All right, let's go. Let's listen to what he said on July 29th. All right. Here's what he said happened.
You were in her car, in the truck that's in her name?
Yes.
Where were you coming from?
I was coming from, coming through from that house. I was coming to get paperwork out of my car.
Oh, you had paperwork in your car that was parked at that location?
Yes. I was getting my registration to go back to the bank.
Okay.
To cash.
And then when you left the house, that's when they pulled you over?
No, I passed her. She never saw me at the house. She saw me going down that road. And she turned around and probably followed me. That's probably what it was. Yeah, I was on Rosa Road and got out the truck. Out of the abandoned building looking at a property that had a lease sign. And they saw on me again. Yeah, they got on me again. I was already at the truck. I videoed them pulling up on me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay. All right. And that was all in Roswell, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's cool. I just want to know where you were when you got arrested. Because if you're in her car, you're in Shirley's car, but Shirley's name is supposed to be allegedly on the lease as well. So I was trying to figure out why would they pull you over in her car? Because you didn't get a ticket for driving, did you?
No, I did not.
She just said they just arrested you because you had a warrant. That's what it was when they pulled you over.
Yeah.
You had an outstanding warrant.
They didn't even say that. And then I asked her when I was in the car, patrol car, she took me back here. I said, well, what made you start looking at? Oh, I was just curious why I was a Bentley sitting outside out there, just parked out there. That's what she said. The fucking police said that.
Hold on, y'all. Sonya got a signal problem, but I think it's worth noting. When did this conversation take place? Because we didn't hear it on the arrest video that V. Lenore went over, right? When did this conversation take place? I'm just curious because according to him, they didn't talk to him. They didn't give him an interview. So when did said conversation take place? Huh? Anybody know? Because this shit don't make no sense to me. Does it make sense to anyone else? AK says, please, Nesto, they were following you. OG Lot Lizard, thank you so much for the super chat. Says cosplaying as a lawyer is nasty work. I love it. Absolutely. Yeah, give me all the common knowledge. Listen, your OG Lot Lizard. Yeah, it's common knowledge, but just tell me, since it's common knowledge, tell me what happened. Because I don't have common knowledge. I don't even have common sense. So just let me know what exactly happened that's common knowledge, please. Please. I would love to know. Okay? Thank you for the super sticker, the super chat, OG Light Lizard. No 504 says, this is why she should have done her job on one of those Mondays and she may know this info, in my opinion. Well, it's a made up story. So, he's got to make it up. So I don't know. No 504. None of this shit makes sense to me. Okay. That girl says this be tricking him like she knows something. She's such a pick me dummy. Hurry up and lock his criminal ass up. Sick of it. Them two broke losers. I like it. I like it, that girl. I like where you're going with that. I do. I like your thoughts. I like your thoughts on that one. Melanie Monroe says Nesto said he got cussed out, slammed to the ground, A-Town. I almost made it through to A-Town stomped. Okay. Nesto said he got cussed out, slammed to the ground, A-Town stomped, tased, and pepper sprayed. And don't forget, they pulled the pow-pows out. Okay. They pulled the pow-pows out on him. Okay. They don't leave that part out, Melanie Monroe. Okay. They had him on the other end of the weapon. Okay. All right. That's what I'm saying. Salt and Pepper Trusted says having the last word self-aggrandizement. Some may see it as a way of showing they are superior or have more knowledge than the other person. Thank you for giving me that definition, because that's obviously what she does and how she feels. She has to feel superior because she knows she's a stupid person. She knows she is not an intelligent person. She has to know that, right? So yeah, I think you're right about that, Salt and Pepper Trusses. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Obsessed with the Mess says, but Erica Kane is wrong for playing lawyer and actually winning cases. Makes you think, don't it? It makes you think. Okay. Champions is here. Says happy Monday night, Mr. Native and chat friends. Hello, Champions. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate that. Olay 747 said they dragged his 50 feet behind the cop car. Yeah. He was being investigated, and that was explained to him. So I don't know why. But he do. Okay, he do. And yeah. No 504 said, didn't he lie to her by telling her he did not talk to the cops? Yep, he sure did. And that was a lie indeed. Yep. Michi3 said Erica Kane was the brains. Well, we damn sure know it wasn't Nesto. Okay? We damn sure know that Brains and Nesto ain't. Nesto probably, y'all remember MC Brains? Nesto probably didn't even listen to that shit. Nesto was probably like, Uchi Coochie, la la la, Uchi Coochie. Uchi Coochie, la la la, Uchi Coochie. Man, got time for this shit. And turn that shit off. No types of brains. No, not even MC Brains, okay? All right, Michi 3. You remember that song, Michi 3? Uchi Coochie? MC Brains? Am I the only one that remembers MC Brains? Because he had the one song. You need a poonan, the poonan, the poonanny. Y'all remember that? No? I'm the only one? I'm the only one here? Okay. All right. Miss Kim said MC Brains was cute. I guess Miss Kim, but he damn sure wasn't talented at all. But I guess. I don't know. Michi 3. I'm so glad I'm not the only one that remember MC Brains. I'm so glad that I'm not the only one that was bumping Oochie Coochie back in 90, whatever year that was. Yes, indeed. Major's wife says he never mentioned he had an active warrant in multiple counties and other states. Nope, sure didn't. Sure didn't. Joan Phone said brainstorming was my jam. See, you went deeper into the MC Brains collection than I did. Okay, all right. AK said not Oochie Coochie. I remember that song. Yeah, Oochie Coochie, la la la, Oochie Coochie. Yep. West Side Story said I remember this song, but I didn't know who sang it. It was MC Brains. Okay, it was MC Brains on the Biv 10 label. All right, Michael Bivins decided that he was done with BBD. He wanted his own label, and he signed a bunch of people to Biv 10, and only maybe 2 or 3 came out. So MC Brains was one of those people. So but yeah, that was MC Brains. Yep. Aunt Natty said Brains and Nesto don't even belong in the same sentence. Sure, it doesn't. Brainstorming was his one slow song, says Joan Phone. I don't remember it. I gotta go. Maybe it was one of those songs that played in the background, but I don't remember that song. Only thing I remember is Oochie Coochie. Okay. Justin's mom said MC Breed was from Flint. MC Breed was so damn good. God, I loved MC Breed. MC Breed was just good, and everybody that knew him said he was a good dude before he passed. Yep. Oh, a lady 747 said if he had brains, what happened? I don't know. I have no idea. He just went away. MC Brains just went away. Who the fuck knows? The nigga might be listening right now. MC Brains, if you are on this chat listening to this Nesto bullshit, feel free to let us know what the fuck happened. I'll be happy to have you on. I might even drop you the link. You can't rap, but I'll drop you the link, okay? All right, I'm just saying. All right. A lady 747 say MC Breed was awesome. MC Breed was the bomb. MC Breed was my dude. I loved that. I loved listening to MC Breed rap. He just had a different kind of flow. He was just different. He was. Delicate Dell said, I used to eat brains for breakfast. Okay. Let's go on. Let's go on with the call. Delicate Dell, you scaring me.
What? Can you get on a better phone? Or are y'all on the phone?
They have all these things. This is the best one. This is the best one. It's just sometimes I just be acting up. You can't hear me?
Oh, you got to start calling earlier then. I can hear you perfectly now, but for the last couple of minutes, it was all underwater.
Because I didn't hear. Yeah, because I.
Okay, so they pulled you over, and then they didn't say anything to you. They just said, get in the car.
No, she said
right.
She started calling my name out. She started calling my name, Nesto Buckhead. That's what she kept saying. So she was they already know my name, business, everything.
Nesto be lying.
I saw the tape, homie. I saw the tape. As MC Breed, who we have discussed tonight, would say, it ain't no future in your fronting, Nesto. That didn't happen. No one said Nesto's Buckhead, and why would they? Why would anybody, right? Why would anybody that has investigated you, has a warrant on you, the warrant doesn't say Nesto's Buckhead, but yet some kind of way Officer Fields thought your fucking name was Nesto's Buckhead. And that's what she called you. Nesto's Buckhead. That's the lie we telling. Okay. All right. Ms. Principal, thank you so much for the super chat. Says summary. Nesto is a businessman that does business. Sonya is a practicing lawyer without a law degree. Continuance. I videoed them pulling up on me. He lying to her while she lying to him while they both lying to each other. Ms. Principal, thank you, number one, for the super chat, but thank you for the thank you for the summation of the call so far. That is where we are. I don't see a lie in this, y'all. Okay? Let me show it to you again. Nesto is a businessman that does business. Sonya is a practicing lawyer without a law degree. Continuance. I videoed them pulling up on me. He lying to her while she's lying to him while they lying to each other. Miss Principal, y'all. She has done it again. Thank you for the super chat. Okay. Yes. Dr. Charles says, I'm confused why she asks all these questions. She's asking these questions because Dr. Charles, the lawyers that are actually doing the actual lawyering need her help. So what she's doing is she's going to make bullet points for the lawyers to bring up at his hearing. So that way they will know, because they don't know how to operate in a courtroom without Sonia's notes. That's why they blocked her ass every chance they got. But Dr. Charles, she's trying to get an idea of what happened, so that way she can, give it to the lawyers that actually have law degrees and help them do their job. Okay. Mm-hmm. That's what that is. That's why. So be not confused, Dr. Charles. Okay. I don't need you to be confused about fucking Nesto. All right. We can be confused about a lot of things going on in the world, Dr. Charles, but I don't need you to be confused about Sonia Waller Durham Jackson III and Nesto Williams. They say he nasty. Who is they? A grand jury. Okay. All right. That's what's happening. It is Stacy, that first twin, who I had the pleasure of meeting today. Hello, Stacy, that first twin. Thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. And it was good to meet you. Absolutely. Absolutely. Michi 3 said they told her to get the hell out in a nice way. They blocked. Yeah, they did. They blocked her. Get the hell out. I feel good. Get the fuck out my face, is what they were saying. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She looks weird and she don't got no tags. Mm-hmm. That's what they were saying. That's what they were saying before Kendrick said it. Hannah was like, I feel good. Get the fuck out my face. She looked weird and she ain't got no tags. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's what that was. Michi 3. Absolutely. That girl says she's so rude with her nasty ass. 60 years old with no manners, a side piece with a yearly subscription of low self-esteem, always talking over him. Such a train wreck, shaking my head. I know that's right. You summed that up nicely. Mullen Monroe said, no, they didn't block her. It was a temporary email and it's no longer in service. Oh, okay. Well, I'm sure they would have wanted to block her. Shit. I'm sure they would have wanted to block her. Okay. Miss Principal said, I wonder if Sonia is going to try to get conjugal visits. Ew. Stacy, that first twin, says it was a pleasure meeting you as well. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. We look, Stacy, that first twin, we didn't stay long, but we had us a good time while we were there. Okay. So yeah, it was a pleasure meeting you. Yeah. Thank you. Absolutely. Let's hear some more, y'all. Let's hear some more. It's getting good.
Mm-hmm.
The white lady.
Right, because they claim because some of the dates on here is August. So, August of last year. So, and that's after the fact. Hell, that's after.
Yeah, I know.
I gotta read through all of this again. So she said she started calling you Nesto Bookhead.
Yeah. Walking to it.
Okay. Wow. And then after they what did they say? Get off the car and go, and we're going to detain you because.
No. I wasn't in the car. I was standing outside.
Oh, that's right. You were standing outside. Mhm.
And I was videoing them when they were rushing up on me.
Mhm. And then when they detained you, what did they say about why they were detaining you?
They just asked. It just said, "We got a warrant for your arrest," and they took me to the police department and put me in a damn room. And then I sat there for a minute, and then I waited on another detective to come in, and he said, "So I got a warrant for your arrest right here. Do you know such?" And then I said, "Yeah, they used to work for me." Then he said, "Well, you don't need to talk no more. You're up on the arrest." He said, "You're up on the arrest." And then Said they're gonna take you downtown. I said, okay, I need to get my lawyer number and I need to get my wife number. And then that was it.
Mm-hmm.
And they took me downtown. After that,
Did y'all know that he was up under arrest? Huh? Huh? They don't just arrest him regularly. They put him up under arrest. Okay. Okay. Up under the arrest. See, you can be under arrest, but then it's another level when you are up under arrest. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Up under arrest. Now, Joan Phone says Sonya is counting her time in jail as law school. Whew. That's a stretch, Joan Phone. That is a stretch of stretches, but I believe that too. Okay. But he was up under arrest, Joan Phone. I don't know if you realize that he wasn't just under arrest. He was up under arrest. That's a whole different thing. That's right, Janetta. Now, Janetta, you work in law. Now you know, Janetta, you done did some shit when you up under arrest. All right. But they put him up under arrest. That's right, Rockabye Baby. They up under the arrest. Okay. Aquarius Bay, you ain't never heard of that? Aquarius Bay, you've never heard. You mean to tell me you ain't never heard of up under arrest? Because that's what he was. All right. You up under arrest. That's right, Sonya's child. You up under arrest. And don't forget, Summer's child, they asked, did he know such and such? Do you know such and such? Do you know such and such? Yeah, such and such used to work for me. Okay? That's right. Michi 3, you right. Great minds do think alike. You right. Now, Southside Chi-Town want to know, is being up under arrest the same as being up under the jail? It's not, because you haven't been convicted yet. Okay. Now, once you've been convicted, then they put you up under the jail. See what I'm saying? But until you're convicted, you first have to be up under arrest. That's the way that works. Y'all don't watch Law and Order when they be putting people up under arrest? Ice-T, every time Ice-T arrests somebody, he put them up under arrest. Y'all don't be watching? Yeah, officer. Yeah. My name is Officer Tutuanella, and you up under arrest, son. Yo, son, I'm Ice-T in real life, but on this show, I'm Officer Tutuanella. All right, Finn for short. All right. Now you up under arrest. Now you got the right to remain silent while you up under arrest. Y'all don't be watching the show? That happens all the time on the show. And everybody knows that when you have a show like that, it's got to be 100% accurate because it's on TV. That's what Sonya said. That's what Sonya said. Mm-hmm. That's how that worked. That's exactly how they work. Now, OG Lot Lizard, thank you so much for the super chat, says, I want to be put up under arrest. That sounds kinky. Well, OG Lot Lizard, I don't know how kinky it is, okay? Get your mind out the gutter, all right? Get your mind up out the gutter, all right? Because you might be up under arrest and you might not up and like it, okay? Up under arrest sound kinky. Oh my God, OG Lot Lizard, I expect more from you, okay? I expect more from you. Okay. But thank you for the super chat, though. Oh my God. Oh my God. These people are so fucking stupid. These people are so stupid. Why do people come over here and ask us why we're doing the same shit? This shit is fun. Anyway, let's listen, y'all.
Dad got down there, sit down there for a minute, told me the next day say no bond, which I could not understand that shit right there.
Right.
And at the
Okay.
time,
All right.
I didn't understand that. Yeah.
Right, because did they say what the warrant was for? When they said you had a warrant, did they say what the charge was under the warrant, or they just say you had a warrant?
No, that you had a warrant.
Okay. All right. Well, based on everything, they can give you back your property as far as your phone and all that stuff is concerned. They can get that back to you. If they're claiming that pornography shit is on one of the devices, that would be the only thing that they can hold on to for now. But other than that, your phones and everything, they can return that to you. That's not considered part of any crime. Because the records that they get from the phone company. You get me? everything's documented on the phone, so you can't get your phone back. Yeah, you can get your phone. Your lawyer just has to put in a motion or a request for the property to be released, and then release to him. I guess release it to him. Yeah. I'm just trying to get everything because I'm gonna type everything out, and then I'm gonna send it, and then he gonna forward it. I'm gonna just send it to him. So I'm just trying to get everything and all of this in detail typed out. That's all. Okay, so that's cool. How you feel?
I feel, so what you're saying is that, so my business is dissolved, that means what, my property gone, can't get that back either?
No, that doesn't make, no. You're still legally the owner of the company. It's just not registered with the state. That's all it is. It's just dissolved with the state. Does not mean your company does not exist anymore. It's just not a registered company at the time. That's all.
Okay. I got it. Okay, cool.
That's it.
Make sure.
Yeah, it's just not registered. Yeah. It doesn't mean anything else other than it's just not registered. That's all. But other than that, everything else, right? You just can't, right now, until you register it, re-register it, you can't do any business under the name by law. That's it. But it's just sitting, so you're fine. It's just, dormant. I got like 3 companies.
Wait, before she goes and implicates herself in a PPP loan, what does that mean? Your business is dissolved, but your business is still in existence? How is it dissolved if it's still in business? Y'all help me out, because I'm not the business person that Sonya is, because she's just business. She just does business, right? She wakes up, business. She goes to sleep, business. She goes to the bathroom, business. She's businessy, business, right? Doesn't own anything. Has not opened up, but businessy, business. I'm confused too, West Side Story. Michi 3 said maybe not active, but if the company is dissolved, how can it still be in existence? I don't get it, that girl. That girl says, Sonya, with your old spoiled mayonnaise smelling self, just want nasty Nesto phone. You'll fooling no one with scummy. Look, that girl, she listens, right? She actually is listening to the call, right? You know that girl, she's gonna see this comment, right? You know that, right? That girl, you do know that, right? And when she looks and when she's watching that girl, she gonna be looking at your comment like this. Mm-hmm. That girl, I'm just telling you, right now, Sonya Waller Durham Jackson III is watching this. Okay? And when she's watching it, she looking at your comment just like this right here. You see it? This is the look on her face, that girl. You said she smelled like mayonnaise that ain't good no more. This is how she looking at you right now. Okay? I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know. This yeah, okay. All right. No 504 said Native, you worse in the chat. No, I'm not. I'm the leader. I'm a good leader. Janetta says, I guess she means that the LLC is not active, but the business is still open. Dissolve means it is closed usually. She is smarter than we are, though. Yeah. I mean, that can be disputed, but sure, Janetta. Okay, maybe that's what she means. Maybe she just has a hard time explaining shit. Okay? Maybe that's what it is. She can't explain shit, Janetta, because that ain't what she said. That's not what she said. Okay? Bible lady, sour mayonnaise, Sonya. That's right. That's right. Sour. And I told that girl that she gonna make Sonya. She gonna make Sonya look at her, and she gonna make Sonya look at her like this. You ain't see that one coming, did you? Now, do this look like sour mayonnaise to you? I'll wait. I'll wait. Does this look like sour mayonnaise to you? Huh? Or does this picture look like Outcast said, So fresh and so clean, clean. Huh? Which one? That girl. Does this look like sour mayonnaise to you? Huh? Or is she out here so fresh and so clean, clean? In my RV. Mm-hmm. I'm just asking. I'm asking what it look like to you. You know? Mm-hmm. Y'all think she look fresh and clean in this one? Or do y'all think that she look fresh and clean in this one? Which one y'all think is the freshest and the cleanest? I'm just saying. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Y'all help me. Y'all tell me. With that girl, for the sour mayonnaise comment, yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate the comment. Thank you. Let's listen.
Something like that. But I don't have anything in the company's name, so it's no big. Your bank accounts and all that stuff that's sitting in there. It's like I had a company that I had during the pandemic, and I didn't register it with the state. Yeah, and I still was able to use the bank account and everything like that. It's just I just didn't do any business under the name. So that's all. And I ended up re-registering the company, but while it was just sitting unregistered, it's just unregistered. But yeah, that's all. You still own it. Yeah, you still own it. It just has to be re-registered. Yeah, you got scared.
No, I'm trying.
That vehicle's still yours. Okay. Anyway, how do you feel?
Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
that means. So that you can't hear me.
I hear you now. Perfect. Go ahead.
Hello.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. So that.
I hear you.
I'm not going. Okay, that means that I'm not going for a bond. I'm just going for. Let's see if this is going to be able to give.
Your preliminary hearing.
Yeah.
Preliminary hearing.
That's it. So I am not going for.
Yeah, preliminary hearing is best described as a trial before the trial.
Wait, did this helper say a pulmonary hearing? A pulmonary hearing? What is she saying? And how come this law school don't know what a preliminary hearing is? I mean, y'all help me understand. Because if she was trying to say pulmonary, she got that wrong, right? She couldn't say preliminary, right? So who taught her law school? Who taught her law school? Janetta says he owns 100% of nothing and she is talking about he still owns it, right? Preliminary hearing, Baba Lady. Mm-hmm. Pulmonary hearing, Ms. Mad About Music, yes. But not preliminary. But she'd have been to law school. She likes helping people. She got clients and shit, right? Stacy, that first twin, said we are not talking about the loans. I didn't think so. I didn't think so. But here's the thing, Stacy, that first twin. Why does she have to Google what it is when she is a law expert? She's like Lexi the law nerd. She is a law nerd. She knows everything about law and business. She is businessy, business. Why is she looking shit up, y'all? Anybody know? Anybody know? Psycho Boney said the law expert Googled it, but why? Why was she Googling shit? Rockabye Baby said Ask Jeeves taught her. She still uses Ask Jeeves. Wow. OG Lot Lizard says she said Paul Bearer. Janetta says, fix it, Jesus. She is advising him wrong. Most lawyers waive preliminary hearings because they usually result in the defendant getting additional charges. What? Janetta, you mean to tell me she's saying some wrong shit? Is that what you're trying to convince me that Sonya is saying some wrong shit? Get the fuck out of here, Janetta. Get the fuck out of here, Janetta. Look, Sonya is the most accurate law person on the whole internet. Sorry, Pammy Pam. I met Pam today. Did I tell y'all that? She's really nice. But anyway, yeah, look out, Pam, because here comes Sonya. All right, Sonya's coming after your shit. She's coming for the #1 spot, right? Janetta's trying to tell me that she's advising him wrong, as if she ever has. Okay. Good Judy said, didn't she say she was in law for 30 years? That's right, but said pulmonary. Okay, pulmonary. All right, that's what she said. All right. Psycho Bonus says she's a dumb hoe. Wow, that's harsh. That's harsh. Janetta says she is trying to send him to prison forever. Sounds like it. It does sound like it. April Shine said, all I know is those two pictures take me back from a 0% to a 0.3%. April Shine, why though? Why? Can you tell me why? Why does that happen? Huh? I don't know. April Shine, I'll wait for your response as we why y'all like this? As we listen to some more, okay?
At which the judge decides whether or not the defendant is guilty or not guilty, whether there's enough evidence to force the defendant to stand trial. You're not going to trial. You ain't even going to indict it. Really?
Right.
Let's see what Georgia's version of it is.
But for
The defendants held in custody without bond are entitled to a preliminary hearing under Georgia law. Preliminary hearings are a vital pretrial proceedings where the defendant has an opportunity to be released from custody if the state cannot prove the existence of probable cause for the charge against the defendant. You ain't have probable cause on all that other shit. This is a different situation, right? This is a different situation because they didn't find this out through the search warrant. So everything that was found through a search warrant has to be, because your search warrant was bullshit, because probable cause was bullshit.
Are you talking about now? Oh, you're talking about then?
I'm talking about period, right.
Oh, right. Okay.
Right.
So basically, I'm just going to see if they're going to be able to bind over.
So your arrest was theft by deception. There's probably that shit that was going on with your business partner, that one. Yeah, that's what it is. It's a theft by deception, which that doesn't even hold water as far as it being a criminal situation, because if she gave you $90,000 in June and turn around 2 months later and gave you some more money, that don't even make sense.
Okay, so what?
Because what she's trying.
I'm talking about Monday. So I'm going for Monday.
Hi.
I'm
preliminary hearing.
Yeah, I'm going preliminary hearing for the shit.
Right, for the shit.
Okay, so what I'm saying is that if I don't get it thrown out then, there ain't gonna be no bond. I gotta wait till them put another fucking bond hearing.
She gotta put a motion in for a bond hearing for Superior Court, correct?
Yeah. And that shit gonna take a minute. Yeah, that takes a minute. That takes up to 3-4 months before that even come. So we'll see.
You know what? Right. Think positive, but more than anything, we want all of this stuff to be dismissed. More than anything.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Because, yeah, you want it dismissed more than anything, because the amount of money that you're going to need for a bond, we don't have. So that right there is not even a situation. We need to push for dismissal.
She said the amount of money you need for a bond, we don't have. Attitude and Tylenol, she said we don't have the money. What does that sound like to you? What does it sound like to you? Attitude and Tylenol says, I don't understand why he's acting so clueless. He knew he was under investigation. That's why he was checking for warrants every day. Attitude and Tylenol, that's why I be saying to you.
Don't be lying.
And I mean, he lied a lot when you think about it. Like all of this, like having her think that he don't know what's going on, that you know, the story that he told about his arrest, all of it is a lie. He is lying to her in order to keep her going, 1,000% for him. And it's not really necessary because she's a pick-me. It doesn't matter what he says. She's still going to be there. He can say he did it. And she going to say, well, you did it because you're black people and they negativity caused you to do it. And that's what she's going to say. Like, she's always going to have something for him. So lying to her isn't even necessary. It's not. She's that dumb. She's that obsessed. She's that stupid. She's that in love. You know, her abandonment issues are just taking over every single chance they get. And this is what is happening. So why lie when you don't have to? But I mean, I guess when you're just accustomed to lying, when you just accustomed to lying, you know, that's just what you do. Okay. AK says she does have an excuse for everything. She does. She does. If Nesto said tomorrow on the phone and we heard, you know what, son? Son, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you about this right here. Let me tell you this right here. I did it. I did everything. All the things. I did all the things. Everything they said I did all the things. Okay? All the things I did. She would be like, well, the negativity, there's so much negativity in the black community, and there's so many negative people in Atlanta that you didn't have any choice to do it. So all this negativity caused you to do it, and they need to let you out because of all the negativity that's in black people's hearts. That's why I fuck with the crackers. That right, me too. Me too. Me too. That's why I fuck with the crackers. Yep, that's why I fuck with them, because they ain't negative. They ain't that right, that right, that right, that right, that part. That right. You right. You right now. You right now. You right about that there. You right about that there. That's what she would do. So lying to her, it seems like an unnecessary thing for Nesto to even go through, because she's going to believe whatever and make whatever excuse. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. Thank you, AK. I didn't know what the fuck that was. Okay. So I will call you AK's a Gemini now. I now know. I'm not into the zodiac. I'm not. Okay. So you threw me off with that. Okay. So it's a zodiac sign. Okay. Now I know. All right. And now I get it. You're Gemini. Gotcha. Okay. All right. Joan Phone says, and why was Shirley reminding this grown man to check for warrants? I've never been with a man that I had to do this with, that type of shit. Is that, look, because what Joan Phone, in a lot of senses, because he had been arrested 3 times since they were married, I believe that Shirley Strawberry knew that he needed to be on the lookout for some more shit. And I think that she was just trying to tell him, it before they surprise you with some shit, know it's coming before they surprise you. That way you can go take care of it. I think Shirley was being more proactive than reactive. So, you know, but she did know that this nigga is prone to go to jail. That she did know. Okay. Dr. Brown, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, Mama said he a lie and the truth ain't in him. Lord have mercy, Dr. Brown. Dr. Brown, how many times have I heard that growing up? They are a lie and the truth ain't in them. Okay? Through some John 8:44, okay? Chapter 8, verse 44. Okay? Where they talking about the devil himself. And he standeth not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. And what did we do? We do what black folks always do. We took it and we stretched it out and we customized it a little bit. You a lie and the truth ain't in you. That's what we say, Dr. Brown. So yes, you are correct. When I say Dr. Brown, the truth ain't in him. Not at all. Not at all. Attitude and Tolerance says she got get a pen and write it down and take care of it. Right. Right. Get a pen, hun. Hey, hun, get a pen. Write it down and just take care of it, hun. Yeah, that was Shirley. That's what Shirley. Sonya wouldn't have said no shit like that. Not at all. Aquarius Bay says Shirley was with the shits too. Native, you're being nice. I mean, look, I don't know what Shirley knew, Aquarius Bay. All I'm saying is, from what we know, right? From the phone calls. Shirley was trying to get him to take care of his shit. What we do know, Aquarius Bay, Shirley was not making excuses for his shit after a while. Okay. So in the beginning, you're just a black man in a Benz. But then after a while, that went from you'll get out when you're out. Like she kind of started to figure things out. Unlike some bald headed 96-pound weirdos that are on the phone right now that can't get a fucking clue. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, Aquarius Bay. That's all I'm saying. AK's Gemini, got it, says, I think he lied to Shirley and claimed those warrants were false because of his background. He would be arrested and get off. This time he got caught for real. I think so too. I do think so too. I think that he didn't expect to get caught up this soon. So AK is a Gemini. I agree with that. Joan Phone says, hi, hun. How was your day? Do you have a warrant? Yeah, exactly. That's how that conversation would go. Yes, indeed. She's an introvert. Says, hey, Native and everyone. I'm late. I'll be in the replay gang. Thank you so much for being here. She's an introvert. I do appreciate you coming through. All right. Chandra, the fly to fit chick says I don't have any money. Yep. April Shine said the same thing. I don't have any money, honey. You are the woman in the cloud. I love you. We gonna be together. God said we gonna be all right. Everything gonna be good. I'm gonna be everything. We gonna be all right. I don't have any money, honey. Janetta says, Shirley says he was a black man who was being set up. Nestos know how to pick his women. He sure do. He sure do. I mean, you ain't lying. That's a very good observation. Miss Kim said, I thought Nesto owned the barbershop. Why didn't he get a second mortgage on that property for his bond? Miss Kim, I'm not laughing at you, okay? I am laughing at the idea that Nesto owns something, okay? Ooh, Nesto owning something. That's hilarious. No, he didn't own the barbershop, Miss Kim. I don't know. The barbershop, all of his businesses were basically fake, including the barbershop, right? He was using the barbershop for some other shit. We heard people say what was going on in the barbershop. People were coming there for a trim and they weren't talking about hair. Okay. So I don't think any of his businesses were legit enough for him to turn them around to do anything, including second mortgages. So the idea of Nesto owning something is fucking hilarious. Can you imagine Nesto owning something? Oh my God. Oh my God. But no, he didn't own anything. No. Janetta says Shirley came to her senses after her money got too low. Absolutely. Absolutely she did. She said, I can't even buy shoes, hun. I can't even buy shoes right now. And I'm trying to put money on your books and pay for lawyers. I don't like this jail thing, hun. I don't do jail, hun. And she was gone. She was gone. Unlike some 96-pound weirdos with no edges, half their guts, and a red bottom diaper bag. I'm just saying. Janetta says Krell argued at his bond hearing that he sold the barbershop to the city. Nesto had that man lying in court. Sleepy Libra, they came for some trim and they wasn't talking about their hair. Okay? All right? April Shine said, but Nasty owned that black bag. Uh-huh. He sure did. Now he owned that now. He owned that nasty fuck. He did own that. Twyla 310 says Shirley came to her senses after she found out about Sonya. Something woke her up, Twyla 310. Something sure did. That girl said Nesto did own something. The toys and the liquid V in the black bags. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Michi 3 said, don't forget Job. That's right. You're just like Job. Now, Job went through a lot, hun. Yeah. Job went through a lot. I'm like Job. That's right, hun. That's right. But Job never gave up on the Lord. Job just kept being faithful to God. And that's what you have to do, hun. You have to keep being faithful to God. Yeah. I'm going to be faithful to God. God gonna get me through. We gonna be all right. I'm gonna be all right. You gonna be all right. Gonna be all right. We all gonna be all right. Cause God gonna get it. God gonna make sure He bless us. That's right, hun. I wish you would do something about that laugh. It was bad. It was bad, y'all. It was bad. Okay. Joan Phone says from "You're like Job, hun. Read your Bible" to "I don't have any money. You're out when you're out." Shirley never liked Nesto. She liked the appearance of having a rich adjacent man. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Mhm. Sassy Experience says, but I bet Job could spell connect. Ooh, why you had to go there, Sassy Experience? You know as well as I do that connect is spelled Conncit. You know that, Sassy Experience. I don't even know why you spelled it like this in this comment, trying to make Nesto feel bad. Stop it, Sassy Experience. He feel bad enough as it is. His brain didn't exploded. Bloop, bloop, bloop. It's already happened. Okay? All right? Now let's listen to some more of this foolishness.
So, her to file a motion that the probable cause don't stand water and to throw out the warrant, and then to ask for the dates and the download and the actual device that they claim they found some shit on.
Okay, I got a question.
Because
Is that Zoom call? You'll be on the Zoom call?
which we're talking about your hearing.
Yeah. Do they have a Zoom?
Oh, I don't know. What time is it? At 9:30 in the morning, Monday?
Yeah. So.
Do I need you to show up for court?
9:30.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if she don't come see you tomorrow, you gotta do a continuance anyway.
And they might not do no contingency because the police gonna show up one time. So they
gotta do a continuance, but they're gonna have to do a continuance because by law you're supposed to be your lawyer is supposed to do what she's supposed to do, which is visit you and have a conversation with you, because she can't properly defend you, represent you, if she never spoke to you. So if she's never spoken to you about the case, she cannot properly go into court and represent you. Period. That's just what it is.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is also, right, so that causes an issue with your case right there. So you can't send me to court with a lawyer who never came to see me. And I never made a statement. There's no statement on record. So what is she defending? What is her knowledge of anything? She has no knowledge of anything to represent me.
Hey, Nesto, are you gonna tell her? Are you gonna tell her that you made a statement, or we ain't gonna tell her? Hey, Sonia. Hey, Sonia. Listen, Sonia. Can y'all give me and Sonia like a quick minute to just? I just need a quick moment with Sonia. Can y'all just cover your ears real quick while I talk to Sonia real quick? Just real quick, not a long time. Okay, hold on, y'all. Hey, Sonia. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Listen, Sonia, I hate to tell you this shit, but Nesto has already talked to the police. Okay, when they arrested him, they interrogated him and did an interview. Okay, so all this shit about he never spoke to anyone, a lot. Okay, your boyfriend lies to you a lot. Okay, and thought you should do it. All right. Now I know you don't like me, but you watch my show. Okay. But just between me and you, I just wanted to have a man-to-man talk. All right. Sonia, your boyfriend's a liar. He did talk to police. They do have a statement on file, and so all this rigmarole that you're going through, it's really unnecessary because he's a fucking liar. Okay. I just wanted to drop that on you. And again, the tribe isn't listening. It's just me and you talking. Okay, like I said, you're the man, right? Ball-headed man to ball-headed man. I just wanted to let you know that your girlfriend did indeed give a statement. Okay. All right. All right. Now I'm gonna get back to my show. Thank you, Sonia. Thank you for your time. All right. Okay, everybody, y'all can come back in. Y'all can come back in. I just wanted to talk to Sonia in private. Okay. We had a man-to-man talk, and hopefully she got a little bit of understanding. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Thank y'all for respecting our privacy as two men having a conversation. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. All right. Sassy experience. Stop what? We had to have a talk. Okay. We had to have a talk, Sassy experience. We did. All right. Now let's listen.
She never came to see me. There's no statement on record. So,
Okay. So
motion for new
all right.
preliminary hearing. Boom.
Okay, cool. I got it now. I got it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because they're what they do. They have to respect your legal rights and do things properly and just. If they don't follow everything to the letter of procedure, then it throws out things in the case. So that's why I say the basis of when I was saying the basis of this, when I was talking to Butler, I'm gonna take your file with me. When I was talking to Butler, he was like, "That ain't no damn probable cause. That's some bullshit. That's not grounds. Oh, that's civil." I said, "Exactly." So just saying that, she said, "I arrested you on an outstanding warrant for theft by deception. Williams had been renting a home at 980 Congrove and had not been paying rent."
See, that was a lie.
The landlord filed a report with Roswell stating that he owed $26,000, in excess of $26,000. Crow stated that this was on July 7th. This is well, they didn't say what day he came in. They didn't say what day he came in. They just said that he believed that there was illicit activity happening at the location, but they have to state what the illicit activity is. There are multiple vehicles sitting in a driveway, a Bentley, 2 Harleys, and an ambulance. He stated that he conducted a walkthrough of the home per the rental ride, and there was, but that's the probable cause. That's what I'm telling you. He's basing this right here with none of that is illegal. None of this stuff that you're talking about is a crime. Therefore, your probable cause has to be a crime. If you had vehicles in the driveway, that's fine. It's legal. If you haven't paid your rent, that's civil. It's not a crime not to pay your rent. If that was the case, everybody would be in fucking jail for not paying rent. It's civil. It's a civil proceeding when someone owes you money for rent. And for them to sit there like they did on the news program and say it was rental fraud, that's not rental fraud.
You know what is illegal, Sonia? And you should know this. Writing bad checks for said rent. Now, here's where you run into a problem, Sonia. You run into a problem because Nesto said that he didn't know anything about the place, right? But yet there are checks written that bounced for the place that he didn't know about. Why would you pay rent at a place that you don't know anything about? And why would you pay rent with a bad check knowing that you don't have funds in that, which you're not reading the statute about sending a check on an account that knowingly does not have the money to cover said check is fucking illegal. So you're leaving out a lot of the story, sir. You're leaving out a lot of the story, sir. Tell us the whole thing. Say it with your chest that don't have your titties on it no more. Say it with your chest, damn it. But you conveniently left out the part where he was writing bad checks on said property that he didn't know anything about. Y'all make it make sense. Y'all make it make sense. Mary Willis said, "No whore, I pay my mortgage." Do you bounce checks for your mortgage? I'm just saying. Beanne says he can't get a word in edgewise. She talks louder over him. And Beanne, you notice that she goes, whenever he tries to say something, she goes, rah, and keeps talking. Rah, 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 rah. And she just keeps talking. I don't know. AK's a Gemini says, why was Nesto owing rent though? Good question. Alicia said titties and teeth just gone. Just gone. Where they went, Alicia? Where they went? Huh? Where they went? I can't with you, Alicia. I just can't with you. Okay. That girl said it must be a crime somewhere. Been locked up around 3 years. Dirt buster. Now look, that girl. He's dangerous. Okay. This man is dangerous. This man is dangerous with his willingness to evade the law, with his willingness to circumvent social norms. Right. He's a danger, and Judge Manning recognized that. Shout out to Judge Manning, pre-trials. Shout out to Judge Manning for saying, "Sir, you're not getting out." Okay, he's dangerous to the community. Atlanta is a safer place with Ernesto in Cobb County Adult Correctional Facility. Right? It's just a safer place. That is the job of the court, is to keep the people safe. And that is what Judge Manning did when she said, "Sir, you are not getting out." So yeah, it's a crime, and it's also a criminal. Chandra, the fly to fit chick, says, "What happened to we're not going to talk about the case? We're talking about the case." They have done this bullshit all for the last what, since 22 to now. I mean, Shawn Hoover has scared the shit out of him and has told him to stop talking, and it has worked. But yes, Chandra, the fly to fit chick, that was a talking point. It was. Sassy Experience, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, "The music is Native's version of the white noise they play in court during sidebars. I cannot. Native sidebar with Zesty Ledoux." I just needed a moment, Sassy Experience, okay? I just needed a moment to talk man to man with Sonya. That's all I needed, okay? I just wanted to, I needed you all to not hear it, okay? So hopefully you all did not hear it, because that conversation was private between me and Sonya, okay? All right, Sassy Experience. Thank you so much for the super chat, though. Janetta says, "Judge Manning and Majeski had me laugh." Oh my God, it was. Oh man, pre-trial. She was not playing with Nesto. "Sir, you are not to go back to Fulton County. Does he have another place to live besides Fulton County?" "Wherever you want him to live, Judge. He can't live in Fulton County, sir. Do you understand? Surrender your passport. Can't be around pets, animals, dogs, gerbils, goldfish, ferrets, elephants, Pumbaa and Timber, Pomone and Timber, Dumbo, Mickey Mouse." Judge Manning had me cracking up too. I'm just saying. Ms. Mesmerized, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, "Talking to someone who ain't listening and teaching someone who ain't learning is mentally draining, and I ain't got time." Well, listen, Ms. Mesmerized, that's why we here at the Native Tribe Show. All right? We are here to attempt to have time to teach the people that ain't learning. You see what I'm saying? That's what we do, Ms. Mesmerized. And are we effective at it, Ms. Mesmerized? Absolutely not. We are not. Okay? But we try. We definitely try. But thank you so much for the super chat, okay? April Shine said, "We heard it." I'm sorry. Sorry, Sonya. I thought it was private. Okay, maybe not. All right, maybe not. Legacy Moon, True Crime and Mystery says, "Pumbaa and Timber." So, in other words, no Sonya and Sylvia. No. None of that. His father said, "Pomone and Timber." Look, I don't know. He can't be around animals and pets and shit. Okay, that's all I know. All right. That's all I know. Damn it. That's what she said. "Sir, you cannot be around animals, pets, goldfish, zebras, monkeys, gorillas, orangutans. Sir, you cannot go see King Kong movies." She was serious about Nesto not being around nothing. Okay? All right? Summer's Child said, "Nesto can't be around Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus." He cannot, Summer's Child. He cannot. All right? This ninja right here on the screen with all them cuckaburras in the back of his head cannot be around Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey. He can't be around Cirque du Soleil. He cannot be around the Universal Circus. All right, none of that. He can't go to Florida State and over by the Dick Hauser Field where they got the School of Circus Arts. He can't be over there either. Okay, nothing that involves bears, animals, anything. Okay, I'm just saying. Sassy Experience says Judge Manning was the one. She put all his business on blast. Alex didn't give two shits about a Steve Harvey or Shirley. Thank you. Could give a damn. Couldn't care less. Shit. April Shine, thank you so much for the super chat. Says Sheba Dog laughing silently while blushing and covering his mouth with one arm. Yes, that's right. That's right. Because he can't be around that either. All right. Aquarius Bay, you know about the clown college over there at Florida State, over by the Dick Hauser baseball field, right by Doak Campbell Stadium. Are you aware that there is a circus college over there? Because there is. Ms. Mesmerize said Nesto cannot visit the zoo. He surely cannot. He surely cannot. He can't. They're going, sir, there's a restraining order. The seals feel threatened, sir. You're going to have to ask you to leave, okay? All right? That girl said can't be around side hens with ants in her dishwasher. Ooh. That is true. Those are animals. My God. Aquarius Bay said absolutely. Thank you. 850 all day, Aquarius Bay, okay? 850 all day. Let me say it in case y'all didn't hear it, okay? Aunt Natty says he don't have to worry about it. He ain't getting out anyway. Show don't. Twilight 310, thank you for the super chat. Says, can you rap the Thomas song, please? Okay, look, Tomas. I can go through and we can do some Tomas. Now that we can do. All right. Wait, let me make sure. Let me turn it up. I have that. Let me turn it up. Can y'all hear me? Okay, here we go. I am Tomas. 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 Turn me up. I am Tomas. I am Tomas. Yeah. He's Tomas, right? He gonna let y'all know he Tomas, okay? Okay. All right, Twilight 310. Okay, he gonna let you know. He is Tomas. And he got a wham. That is a weird ass mama. Wham. Okay. West Side Story said, y'all know ain't none of you getting in those pearly gates. Well, West Side Story, if that's the case, we might as well just have some more fun, okay? I'm just saying. Girl Dad Cooking Up Deliciousness says, hit that like button if you haven't. Girl Dad, thank you so much for reminding the folks to hit that doggone like button. Thank you. I appreciate that, sir. Mixtures Monica says, laughing my ass off, Nesto can't be around seals, side hens, and ants. Nope, not at all. Not one little bit, okay? Bible said, OMG, not a Tomas rap. That's right. You think he want a plum forever, Bible Lady? He don't like the plum. Sonya already told us he don't like the plum, okay? Just saying. Good Judy, that song the Villanor play is fucking hilarious, okay? That girl said, now we know why Nasty won't go outside. The yardworms, he can't be around either. I know. Oh, that's a good point. Just Nikki said he can't be around Silverback. Cannot. Sassy Experience said, what the entire hell, what was that? That was Tomas was recording a demo tape. Sassy Experience, you ain't know? I Am Tomas is going to be the next hit. If you like They Not Like Us, you going to like I Am Tomas, okay? That's the next shit. He's the next Kendrick Lamar. You heard it here first, okay? You heard it here first, Sassy Experience. If you like Kendrick, you like what Kendrick's doing over there, okay? GNX, the next big thing is going to be Tomas. Because I am Tomas, damn it. Mrs. Boogie Down, representing that Boogie Down Bronx, is here. Says, good evening, Native and Tribe. I done fell out the fucking bushes with the Judge Manning shit and now the Tomas rap, I am dead, Miss Boogie Down. I appreciate you coming out the bushes, okay? All right? No matter how I had to get you out the bushes, okay? Twilight 310 said, no, Native, don't do Kendrick like that. I ain't say he was going to be better than Kendrick, okay? I just said he's the next Kendrick, okay? Okay? No, Aquarius Bay, don't. This album is getting trashed enough, okay? Aquarius Bay said that sounded like something from the Carter Six. Damn. Ah, damn. Good Judy said when he said big ass body and little ass breasts, then something beat on your chest. Yeah, nah, Good Judy, that shit is hilarious. That's one of them New Orleans rappers, man. I trust me, I know all about that little culture right there. Let's listen.
Not being able to pay your rent is not rental fraud. So, even though you didn't rent the place in the first place, you get me?
Right,
You gotta get that. He gotta get, I'm gonna put all that in there though. He's gonna have to get that lease. He's gonna get those proof of payments because what that's gonna show is that your little co-defendant is a slick little manipulating little biscuit head. That's all. But they don't have everything that they're doing, like I said, because of this right here, all this probable cause. Again, that also makes it that Roswell has no jurisdiction over you. Do you understand me?
Yeah, I understand.
They have no jurisdiction because, one, the crime has to be committed in their city. There was no crime ever committed in the city of Roswell. All these addresses they're alleging are...
But I just asked you a question, though.
What's your question?
3 days ago. You said that it doesn't matter as long as it's in the same county. The cities are in the same county.
No. The county... Right. I said the county can pick up anything that you do illegal in the county, but for them to keep going to Roswell and have Roswell keep... See, this is where your attorney should have stopped everything in the bud right when you got arrested. Because if they did that, when they read the first arrest, first warrant, and looked at all of this, it would have threw Roswell off the fucking case immediately. Because in order for Roswell to have jurisdiction over investigating you, you have to commit a crime in their city. You didn't live in their city, you didn't commit a crime in your city. So therefore, they would have to, the prosecutor would have to go to Alpharetta or to Atlanta, wherever they claim these crimes happened, for jurisdiction, for investigation. It's just, your shit is a mess. I mean, but it's a.
Did you tell her that? Did you tell her that?
I didn't tell her about the jurisdiction part, but I told her everything else.
Oh, okay.
But I'll put it in the email to her.
Did she read it?
Yeah. Well, hopefully she's not sick somewhere, but, you know, she sounded eager and ready to go, and her name's on the case, so.
I got a question. How you
but again,
my email?
Because the chick gave me the email, and it didn't get kicked back to say that it was not the right email, because your emails kick back when they're not correct.
Oh, okay. All right.
I never got a thing. I never got a notice saying that it went to the wrong email.
Okay. Well, wait a minute.
You know what I'm saying?
You send other people email and they don't kick back, but they don't never get it.
They said they didn't get it because they had a virus. Is that what they told you? What's the bullshit they told you?
No, they told me that was a one-time use. That's what they told me.
And then they blocked me because you can block. I just saw that you can block a person on email, so they blocked me.
Okay.
Right, and what you have to do, since that's your lawyer, is to tell them that that's the only way that they can communicate with you immediately is when you call me and I email them things. So they need to quit blocking.
We talk about on this, we talk on this phone. They listen to everything you say. You do know.
Oh, I know everything is listened. Oh, I know.
You know everything is listened? You know that? You know everything is listened? That damn Sonya, boy, that girl must have got an A in English class, because that damn Sonya, boy. Anyway, NPR nerd, I did address this yesterday. Yes, sovereign citizens, and I'm going to get into some sovereign citizen stuff. I just got to figure out how and when. But I do want to go into sovereign citizen stuff because they do indeed. Jurisdiction is all they talk about. They will say the word jurisdiction 1,000 times, and the judge will be like, okay, okay, okay. Your Honor, the United States does not have jurisdiction over me because I am not a citizen of the United States. We gonna have to take this to a higher tribunal and where there is jurisdiction, and then the judge will politely say that we do have jurisdiction because you are a citizen of this particular county. I am not a citizen. I am something else. I am a human being. I do not consent to being under your tribunal, so you do not have jurisdiction over me. I'm telling you, the sovereign citizens do this shit to the point where you will be sick of them. Sick of them. And so yes, NPR nerd, that is exactly how they do. And Your Honor, this whole proceeding is not legal because you are not a citizen. You are from the United Kingdom, and you need to go back there, and all this needs to be thrown away. Do you know that these people don't think they should pay rent? Do you know that these people don't believe they owe rent when they sign a lease? These sovereign citizens believe that they should not be held responsible for a fucking lease that they signed, y'all. And now there's some cases on YouTube of evictions. And the defense of the evictions is that they are not citizens and they signed the lease under duress. So they don't owe the $10,000 in back rent. Shit is crazy, y'all. We got to cover that. But NPR nerd, yes. That's right. They all have trust funds. All of them have trust funds. Yes. So we're going to get into some of that stuff because I think it's fascinating that people can be, that people will go to court with some barbershop bullshit in their head and think that they can outsmart a judge and a prosecutor. That shit is crazy to me. But we will be getting into that. Yes, Legacy Moon, True Crime and Mysteries, their rent is to be paid by the trust. One dude actually said that he gave the leasing office instructions on how to get the money out of his trust. Oh my God. We got to do some of that stuff. We got to get into some of that stuff, y'all. But we're almost done with this one, believe it or not. Let's listen.
Everything is listened. I didn't say anything.
Okay.
You have 1 minute remaining.
That whatever he supposed to get, I don't know how they gonna surface. I just don't know how that's gonna work out for Monday. I just don't know that.
Right. Well, again, like I said, when you go to court on Monday, if she shows up, you tell her she's got to file for a continuance. So she can't represent you at a preliminary hearing without a meeting, without talking to you to hear your side of the story. And it's at 9 in the morning. I love you very much. Call me tomorrow, or I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Call me tomorrow.
All right. Bye.
All right. Bye.
Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one.
Something wrong with my mic. Let me put this on the screen. In case you all are not aware, we get this this material that we laugh at, okay, that we analyze, and that we negatively dissect, in the words of Sonya, okay? We get all of this from phone calls from prison. My friend Shay, her husband, they work hard, and we come out here and I think we do this material right, okay? I think we do it right, y'all. All right. And tonight we had a good time. So thank you, phone calls from prison. I am done. This is all I got, y'all. This is all I got. All right. So I want to thank everybody that came through. I especially want to thank the Notorious Native Tribe Urban Media Mod Squad ladies. Thank you so much for everything that you do and everything that you handle behind the scenes. I do appreciate you so much. I want to thank everybody that hit the super chat, everybody that sent a cash app, everybody that gave a super sticker. If you went over to Native Tribe Shop, it's 3 words, nativetribeshop.com, and checked out some of the merchandise that we have for sale over there. I appreciate everybody that supports the channel in every way, whether you watch, whether you are on the replay, whether you are commenting, whether you just in the bushes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I cannot tell you how much You mean to me, and I can't do this show without you. I cannot be here without you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I never want you all to think I take you all for granted, because I don't. Okay. So thank you all for being here this evening. This is all I got. I'm done. I need to go to bed immediately. Okay. So, so I'm not gonna hold y'all any longer. We've been out here for a little bit over 3.5 hours. It's been fun. Love you all to pieces. I really, really do. I don't know who needs to hear this, but you are enough. All right. You are enough. Don't let anybody tell you that you need to be anything else. I don't know who needs to hear this, but you are enough. You are beautiful. You are loved, and you are blessed. And there isn't anything that anybody can do about that. Not even you. Okay? All right? So listen, we'll be back tomorrow with Tribe Tuesday with my friend V. Lenore. And we're going to have something up our sleeves. Don't quite know what, but we will have something up our sleeves for you guys tomorrow evening. Have a great Monday night. And thank you again for rocking with your boy on a Monday night. Y'all have a good one.